rocket close behind. Cobras Chrome. It looks like Cold War Adderall. I think I'm getting that name right. I think it's out of the race right now and jumping over them. Brian Seacrest in third place. Here we go.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, shit.
We are racing through the streets of Clovis. There are people hanging out of the top balconies of these multi-story buildings, cheering you on, waving things around. There's flags streamed across the alleyways that you guys are barreling through, boarded up walls. You guys are crashing into things around corners, pushing against other dinos. A large dinosaur Cold War Adderall crumbles behind you guys and gets rolled away. And it was hasted. And it seems to be moving and rolling quick, like it's about to get up and keep going. And Brian Seacrest has Bane on it, I believe. At least that's according to my notes that just say BS Bane. So that's
Good
important
notes.
to
Good
remember.
notes, dude.
Yeah, thank you. And the pocket rocket's coming up behind you guys. You guys get over onto the bridge. You guys are running across the bridge when all of a sudden you see looming, coming closer to the bridge than it should be, the Judgment slowly drifting in. You see in the distance, like you still got a ways to go to get to it, but the bridge is starting to crank up and pull back, people seem to be trying to work this bridge to get it opened up so it doesn't crash through the bridge itself and destroy the bridge. So they're drawing up the bridge as fast as they can as this ship just lazily drifts in. You see pterodactyl riders swarming it. You hear alarms going off, people sounding horns. And on the side of the ship that you can see coming in, it's coming in from left to right, you see in big red painted letters on the side, on one side of the ship, right? Because you can only see half of it pulling in. You just see the word your. Y-O-U apostrophe R-E.
Your judgment. Ah!
Big red painted letters, looks haphazardly painted on the side. And bah, 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 the alarm bells are roaring as you guys are just racing past. The race continues on. You don't hear the crowds of people anymore. It is just a long strip of road that lays ahead of you, with the end of that bridge just starting to crank up and seems to be drawing closer, like it's not only just going up, it's kind of moving apart as well. So as time goes on, this bridge, the gap, gets a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger. And that's where we're at. I need you guys to make 3 animal handling checks.
I help him.
You help
And
him. Advantage.
I was making these with advantage, right?
Oh.
I think I was doing that
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
You
Well,
helped.
also,
22.
Okay,
Bam.
that's
Want me to keep
fantastic.
going?
so doing it for
I
the other
would like-
dinos.
Let me see. Let me try to get me some dinos here real quick. Sorry.
Are we supposed to roll for the other dinosaurs? Is that what we were rolling for last time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Let's
who
look
wants
at
to
the
roll? Somebody
stats
roll
for Pocket
for yeah. Somebody roll for Pocket Rocket. Somebody roll for Cobus
I
Chrome.
got Chrome, so they're adding 7 to animal handling. Apparently.
Okay. And they got to beat a 14.
They got 22. So.
Pocket Rocket got a nat 20.
Net 20.
Oh shit.
Damn it.
Now, Jacob,
You guys
can
are
we,
too good.
we don't see anyone on the Judgment? It looks.
You are not close enough to the Judgment
Oh,
to
okay,
really get eyes on many details
Cool.
of it, but you can, when you get closer and closer, you can make a perception check for sure. I'm just getting you guys situated over here.
I think I still don't have any range.
You didn't get you some javelins or something?
I think I do, but I only have like 4 or something, and I've definitely already used one, I think.
Well, I had made a point to think to myself that I got some for Miwo, and I was still anticipating him not being the dinosaur. So maybe you've got an extra 4.
I am trying to. Anyway, I will throw you guys back.
Now this is a
where you're-
sketchy bridge.
Sorry. Let me see where everybody is at. Imagine we're still on the bridge right now. We're getting closer and closer to the jump. I am going to roll for Brian Seacrest. And then I need everybody to give me the speed if they have succeeded.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have, and I think my speed. Somebody had given me something that Longstrider.
Longstrider.
Yeah, you were like at like 280 or something like that.
Miwo had Longstrider, but I think we were also possibly still suffering from the effects of like a frost thing or something.
Yeah, you were half movement there for I think only like 1 round. So
was it? I thought it was just like minus
It's
10.
reduced by 10, yeah. Which
Thank
put us
you.
back at
Yeah,
your like
reduced.
regular.
Okay, so now it's back. So I'm back to 70. So 140 if I'm dashing.
Okay, 140. Okay, Pocket Rocket, you succeeded. So they're coming up cool too.
Their speed is 60.
Cobus Chrome, you succeeded.
Yeah, they're moving 80 with a dash.
Thank you.
Oh well, doubled I guess. 120.
Somebody's got 60. Oh, is that the hasted one?
No, just if their regular speed is 60, we're saying they're going.
Oh, yeah.
120?
They're dashing, yeah.
And did any of those back ones? Some of those back ones got tripped up on the fallen one, right?
Yeah. Cold War Adderall is up, but has fallen behind crazily. Brian Seacrest, on the other hand, my big bad boy Brian is up there, trying to keep pace with everyone.
Seacrest, out.
Okay, so you guys are pulling ahead. Pocket Rocket is starting to get up near you, and Brian Seacrest is now tying for 3rd. I need you guys to go ahead and roll again.
I think I would like to channel my divinity and make a fog cloud.
Can we?
Let me make sure on the distance that I'm not blinding Hadal.
I rolled a double nat 1.
Yeah, I see that. That's
Whoa,
incredible.
so bad.
That's incredible.
You
It's
don't
incredible for the race. It's incredible.
you don't often see that.
That's a real shame.
I can give you +4, but that's not even.
I mean, nothing.
What do you-
there's nothing we can add that'll make it enough.
What do you add to it?
I mean, I do add 5, but we think we need to beat like a 15.
Oh, never mind.
Is this the
Shoot.
jump check
No.
or just animal handling? Okay, cool.
This is just animal handling.
This is
It
just
is a double
animal
one,
handling
though.
to determine initiative coming up.
So we
Well,
only
that's
go
not so
half,
bad.
or we don't. We only go half. What's the consequence?
Yeah, we don't dash.
I would say with a natural 1, something bad's gonna happen to you guys,
That's fair.
as it does. Do you cast that fog cloud?
No. It's it would end up getting in Hadal's way. I'd have to make my way to the tail or something.
Okay.
Officially speaking, critical failure really only impacts combat stuff, but
Does it though?
That's
Canonically-
incredible, though. You got 2 in a row. Something bad has to happen.
it's very unlikely for that to happen.
Go for 3, dude.
Get it.
I got 3 one time.
All right. So give me everybody's speed. You guys have obviously failed with 2 natural ones. I'm gonna say that the Pocket Rocket crew is pulling up behind you and has thrown a kind of a bolo and kind of tripped up your back feet, and you guys end up swapping positions in the race.
Ugh.
They've
Sons
now
of
pulled
bitches.
ahead, and it's just enough. You guys maintain second place, but third place is right behind you. As you start to slow down, everybody kind of leans forward. I need everybody to make a strength saving throw who's riding on the dinosaur as it kind of lurches, as you all lurch forward with the drop in speed.
+4, gang.
19.
Thank you.
The fuck?
+4?
+4, yes.
22.
22. Well done.
Wow.
I got a
Okay.
crit 25.
Hell yeah.
Dang! With ease, you guys hold on. Miwo snaps through the bolo. Is that what you call those things?
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
so.
Yeah. I was thinking like of the tie as well. Like I said bolo, and then I was like, am I thinking of like the
Or it might be
tie?
Bola.
Okay, bola. Okay, thank you. Miwo snaps through it. It flies away. The other riders are coming up. Can you guys do the animal handling checks for Pocket Rocket and Cope's Chrome?
Well,
Jace.
Pocket Rocket makes it. So
Co-
120.
Cobus Chrome got a 10, so they're going 40.
Hell yeah.
All right. And Pocket Rocket made it.
Yeah.
So did Brian Seacrest. So Otis Chrome starts to pull behind. Pocket Rocket is sprinting ahead now with the lead. And the kobolds in front now, you can see them as they're in front of you, like and they're looking at the ramp ahead of them, and they are just squabbling back and forth, like looking around in the pockets and everything for something. Meanwhile, Cobus Chrome is looking back and trying to look ahead, and they have one person kind of looking up, and then the other 2 people on the dinosaurs start looking around at the other dinosaurs. They start pointing out you guys and Brian Seacrest, and one rider's kind of focused on you guys watching, and the other one's on Brian Seacrest, focused on them, kind of like they're anticipating what might happen next. They're in a defensive strategy right now. Give me the last animal handling check as we're about to get to the jump.
Come on, baby.
Nat 20.
Fuck yeah,
Nat
dude. Fuck yeah,
20.
dude. Fuck yeah, dude.
Ooh.
Pocket Rocket got a 1.
Oh damn!
Cobus Chrome got a 13, which is
Wait,
one
is
below
Pocket Rocket the one that's in front
what
of
they
us?
needed.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Wow. Oh, wow. Jacob.
Okay. And Cobus Chrome, you said got a 13.
13, 1, 2, few.
Okay. The fourth, it's now just down to first and second place. It seems like, right? First place they're vying for that, and then the third, fourth position are vying as well. You guys have pooled up again with your long striding Miwo infused powerhouse of a dinosaur. You guys get right up next to him. The ramp is starting to pull away. What do you guys do to get to the jump? It is a far jump that's about to happen.
The only way that we can make it is if you cast jump on us.
I am casting jump.
At least
I'm
according
casting
to normal jump rules, we can
Yeah,
only jump
what's-
the strength score, which is 19.
Well, jump would triple it.
Yes.
Wow.
So that's what I'm doing.
So it's the total score. It's not the modifier.
It's the total score. It's how many
Awesome.
feet. Yeah, modifier would
Awesome.
be max.
Yeah,
5.
not good. That's what I thought it was.
Even so. Well, can we get like a running jump? Oh, fuck.
Oh, we're running, baby.
Oh, you're
Yeah, that'll do.
running.
Okay.
Okay. Why don't we go ahead and roll initiative? Well, this will be the initiative. Let's say that this is a fight right here. All right.
And
We're
and
in.
we pulled ahead, right?
You guys were pulled
Really?
behind for the double ones. Nat 20 and the Nat 1 for Pocket Rocket pulled you up neck and neck between position 1 and 2 now.
Oh, Jesus.
Pocket Rocket start to, you see they've been pulling a large they have these nets, and it looks like there was like a big kind of like blanket underneath the nets. They're pulling it out and clipping sticks together, and it looks like they're like clipping what looked like a hang glider off
Hell
of
yeah.
the back.
Why would they normally carry that? Why would that come up?
Yeah, just in case.
You don't know, man. Hey, they're kobolds. They're crafty
Crafty.
little boogers.
They're
Yeah,
experienced
crafty.
racers.
Experience. Yeah, this is why don't you have it? Is really
That's
what they're
really, yeah, we didn't even think about that.
They see you not doing that, and they're like, "Oh man, these guys are new. We got this race." They
Val
start
clocks it and is like, that's
clipping that
genius.
together.
Anybody got
and
Earthbind? Probably not.
Hadal, no?
okay.
No. I mean, what? So, are we going first, or are they going first, or what?
Let's roll initiative as characters. I think as you are kind of neck and neck right here, it's kind of a
Okay.
tie, right? So we'll go down to just traditional initiative right now.
I like it.
Traditive.
Do you want me to write it down?
That would be great.
I got a 6, dude.
Yeah, I got a
I'm
2.
gonna involve the group behind you as well. Just as we're all preparing to jump over this together, all 4 dinos. I'm not gonna include Cold War Adderall. Okay,
They'll
what's the
be in the initiative like as we are.
Yeah.
Do you want to do them like as single roles for
Yeah,
each?
I'm gonna do them as singles.
Okay. All right. So what they get?
Cobus, what am I thinking? Cobus Chrome got a 19. Brian Seacrest got a 16. Let me see. I'm gonna put down that Cold War Admiral got a 2. They got disadvantage on their initiative, so they're way back in the back. And Pocket Rocket, their riders got a 12, a 13, and a 3.
And what'd you get, Val?
8.
Shit.
I just
Okay.
have to cast jump.
I got 2.
Then first up is Cobus Chrome.
Okay. The rider looks back to one of the mages on the back and gives a nod and a thumbs up and puts down their goggles and makes the dinosaur jump as the person on the back touches the dinosaur and whispers something, and the dinosaur starts to take up into the air, just start running up like a Christmas reindeer as it casts fly on the dinosaur.
Dope. These are the guys with the parasail? Or are they just flying?
That's Pocket
Okay.
Rocket.
Pocket Rocket, right.
Yep. The other one seems to be that was the one that was looking at Brian Seacrest that cast fly. The other one stays looking at you guys as it starts to lift up in the air. One kind of hangs off the side, just keeping eyes on you guys at the moment. They're holding their action. Or
Okay.
Okay. Who's next?
Next is Brian Seacrest.
Okay, Brian Seacrest. They're going to prep a jump as well. They're also going to attempt to. You see one of them pull out a crossbow with what looked like was just like a basket kind of woven net, but there was a length of rope in there. So you see one of them kind of cranking back the crossbow and shooting up at Cobus Chrome as it takes to the skies. Natural 1 on that. It just as it goes back. Cobus Chrome is going to start to drift up. Everybody's just going to do their movement as you guys get closer. Who's next?
Next are the first 2 members of Pocket Rocket.
Pocket Rocket. All right.
Which dino is right next to us? Is
Pocket
That's
Rocket.
Pocket Rocket.
Okay.
They are going to throw a box at you guys at Hadal. They're going to attempt to throw what looks like a small crate at you guys. It didn't roll very well. What is Miwo's? What's the dinosaur's AC?
The dinosaur's AC is 11.
Okay.
Unless that no, that's not a aura thing.
No.
No.
That would be a cool.
Yeah, they rolled a 10.
Oh,
You see them throw this crate and it crashes right in front of Goblins Ate My Baby, and a skunk skitters out of it, and
Ah!
the Mio dinosaur just but it maintains its focus. You got a feeling that like if that skunk would have hit you guys, then
Would be.
who knows what would have happened, right? The second one is going to attempt to let me see. It's going to see if we can see who is the it's going to just take a shot at Hadal with a heavy crossbow. It got a it got a 19 to hit.
just hits.
Okay.
You have damage resistance.
With your +3?
Yeah, with +3 it's 18.
The beefy druid. So I take damage on this.
All right, Hadal, you're going to take 10 points of damage as it just shoots you with a
5.
crossbow, trying to distract you as the jump is coming up. And the rider, the driver of Pocket Rocket. Oh, it's not his turn yet. Sorry. Okay. Those are the first 2
You
of Pocket
have to-
Rocket.
I need to make a constitution check or a concentration check.
Beat a
whatever.
10. You only took 5 damage, and I also
Yeah,
took
I
5
beat a 10.
damage. Nice.
Yeah, I think it's 17.
Okay. And what were you're maintaining concentration on the polymorph, right?
Yeah.
You add 4 to that also.
Then it's 21.
Hell yeah,
Nice.
dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Use my auras. They're
I
for
love it.
everyone.
All right. Who's next?
After them, it is to me. Okay, well then, y'all help me decide.
Tidal wave?
You.
I can tidal wave.
Oh.
I can do erupting earth, which makes a 20-foot cube of damage and also difficult terrain. I could do upwell, which is sort of that like big like geyser of water from underneath. I guess I could sort of hold it until they like
Until they
jump
were
and then blast them
jumping.
from underneath.
Yeah.
I can ink blast. I could blind like all of them, like the dinosaur and all the riders potentially. If they fail.
That'd be pretty handy. It's hard to
I
land
feel
a
like they
jump.
know where they're go. Oh well. I
Or
feel like
well, they're flying too, right? Who are you
Not
talking about?
not Pocket Rocket.
Because really, we just got to get second to move on. So anything you can do, I'm gonna try to command the dude to just fly the dragon or the dinosaur into the ocean. So fuck with the guys
Yeah.
behind us, and then we'll at least get second, in theory, if we make the jump.
the terrain, maybe like cut up the wood underneath them. I don't know if that
Well, that'd
would give them like disadvantage on the jump.
Okay, then in that case, I can like erupting earth like right here, and that could potentially affect both of these behind that point.
It would
One of
slow them
them's
down
in the
too.
air.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
What'd you say?
One of them's in the air.
The one over here, right?
COVID, the green Triceratops.
Oh, damn. Okay, that's a shame.
Oh,
Okay.
So 2 are airborne.
maybe the
No,
Just one.
only one is airborne.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'll give him a little. That one is. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
Pop it off on Cobus Chrome next to us.
Cobus Chrome is behind us.
Then this guy, Pocket Rocket, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, Pocket Rocket's next to you. Cobus Chrome is the one in flight. Brian Seacrest is directly behind you, and Cold War Adderall is bringing up the rear.
Okay, then I'm going to do that. I'm going to do like right here in front of them. It's a 20-foot cube. However, it needs to be this half that's not would not affect us. They
kind of
each creature in that area must make a dex saving throw. So I would assume it would be all of them, or maybe you might say it's just the dinosaur.
Okay. Dexterity saving throws for them. I'm gonna include the dinosaur on there as well. Dinosaur got a nat 20. Riders got 9, a 14, and a 17.
The 9 and the 14 fail. The 17 saves. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah.
I'll say that it's so. What does it look like as the spell happens?
Well, normally it would be earth, but I'm going to say in this case it's just like churning up like the is wood? Is it wooden bridge?
Yeah, big. No, I'll say it's kind of earth, and it's got like cement over the top, fantasy cement. It's got a lot of wood in it, but there's some stone work into it as well.
Whatever the case, all those materials get all churned up and makes all this difficult terrain. And then that the two riders that failed take 17 bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
And the 2 others would take 8 bludgeoning damage, which I guess was the dinosaur and one of the other riders. And then now that's difficult terrain that they're about to run over.
Okay. 2 of them fall off and are just lost in the churning stone, metal, and wood underneath them. The dinosaur starts to stumble but maintains its balance, but it is like stutter stepping before the jump, and the rider just closes its eyes and crosses its fingers, and so it'll now be difficult terrain. And how big of a cube?
20 foot.
Does that go 20 feet up as well for the guy that's flying over?
I mean, it says cube, but I don't think it works that way.
Does that make sense right there? Is that the cube?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, now that is difficult terrain.
It does say cube. So maybe it is like churned up, like 20 feet high.
Yeah, I'll just say the bridge starts to explode right there. The Judgment's coming in, and from the distance, you don't. Well, I guess you don't hear anything from the distance of the townsfolk, but it almost looks like the bridge is starting to explode now. And Cobus Chrome is doing everything it can to stay above that cube and fly up above it.
It says a fountain of churned earth, 20 feet high, works out. Yeah, that's crazy.
Cool.
I'm gonna roll. what is the DC to take half damage or full damage?
The DC 17.
Okay.
Are you rolling
and
for?
what's yeah?
for the
What's the
flying?
full? Yeah. What's full damage?
Full damage is 17.
Okay.
Easy.
Okay. They maintain concentration.
Oh, on fly.
Yeah, on the fly. Yeah, but they the dinosaur takes a hefty amount of damage. 17, you said.
Yes.
Okay.
Jazz.
You can cast a leveled spell and a cantrip in the same turn.
You can,
If the cantrip is a bonus action.
or vice versa.
Right.
Yeah, you can do. I always think if you want a spell sling, you can do an action bonus action spell combo if you want. It just has to be the spell with a cantrip.
Do you mean that the cantrip may not necessarily need to be a bonus action, or neither of them necessarily?
No. One needs to be a bonus action. One needs to be an action. But if you both want them to be spells, at least one of them has to be a cantrip.
Yeah. I think that's the normal rule.
Oh, is that the normal rule?
I think it is.
Oh.
So good instinct.
Thank you.
So.
I thought I came up with that rule. I thought that was a home house rule that I made up. And I guess
Listen,
I'm
in my
just-
game-
Great
Games?
homebrew. That homebrew.
You can only get advantage one time. Like you can't roll 3 dice for advantage. That's just how I play.
I had that as like a wondrous item in one of my games where it unlocked like unlimited advantages and disadvantages.
Unlimited disadvantage is terrifying.
That's also really fun.
I think the only reason why I wouldn't want to do that as a DM is just because it'd be confusing sometimes when you've got like 4 different effects in play.
Everything's stacking.
Yeah.
Roll 6D.
Okay,
What do you take
after me, it's Val.
Uno wild card.
Val.
I am casting jump on our dino.
Hell yeah.
Well, I'll cast it now
What level is jump?
first.
The rider on the side of Koba's
Well-
chrome.
Hey, can I?
Uh-huh.
No, it happens after. Fuck. All right.
Counter spells.
Mm-hmm.
That's the guy behind us.
Guy behind you, flying up, that's been looking at you for their whole turn.
We can make it.
We literally can't.
We can't. We cannot. Sure. She. Fuck. Yeah. Put her. Sparks were flying to cast it, and they're just like spluttering.
Did you
We
do
got a
your
problem.
fog
We got a problem.
cloud? HUD, you never did your fog cloud, right?
No, I didn't. I'd have to like hang off the tail, which would have been cool, and I should have.
Bonus action.
How far away is this guy from you, Val? That counterspelled you? Surely within 60 feet, huh? Just trying to
up
lawyer
in the air.
Someone on this guy.
Probably within a 40-foot range of you guys, up in the air.
Yeah, all I can do is command Zenith to attack with their sad little homunculus attack. I'll
Command
try it.
whoever. Have her attack whoever did the cast the fly.
That's what I'll command Zenith to zoom over to the driver.
Okay.
Or whoever was casting fly.
Yeah, on the back of the dinosaur, there's a person concentrating on the fly spell. Go for it.
Oh boy, come on. 16 to hit.
To hit a caster.
Yeah, that hits.
Ah, Zenith, come through. Oh boy, her little.
So this
oh,
is
God.
a bonus action spell?
It's not a spell. Zenith is able to. It's like a little tiny ranged attack.
Oh, sweet. I love it.
A force strike. So this little like, just.
Just got a little prod that like.
Yeah, just like a little like needle comes out and it just like stings the caster
Just a spork. It just pops out.
for 5 damage.
For 5 damage.
Yeah, that's just a little
Okay.
guy.
Still got to beat a 10.
You gotta roll a concert. I'm gonna roll it on the screen.
Box of Doom, baby.
Box of Doom style. And they have, this is concentration, so it is a +1.
Hell yeah.
They just need to beat 10?
Yeah.
Aw.
Well,
Bats the other way.
it's official.
Back to rolling behind the screen, but you all saw that one.
Wow.
Yeah. Zenith flies over and it the other one that just casted counterspell tries to start swatting away and defending their comrade concentrating on the fly spell at the moment. Who's next in initiative?
Next, it is to Sinclair.
Is
I
there
was
anything you can do?
I was gonna command the guy next to us to just like dive bomb into the ship below us, but I think I'm gonna command Miwo to fucking jump, man. Like jump hard, or like it's a one word, so it's got to be like.
Fly.
But like, do you think your command can make him jump better?
No.
To give him advantage.
Oh, maybe.
I mean, I don't. If I'm assuming that this works by the normal rules of the game, we cannot make the jump. With advantage doesn't do anything about that.
But if we roll high enough, we'll land safely on the ship below us.
Well, I guess that's true.
How
I
far
don't know.
down is the deck of the ship?
It looks pretty fucking far down.
It looks far down.
What
I'm
about the
saying that
sails?
it's just cresting. Like you can hear scraping metal and everything. Like as it goes on, it's going up and moving out as it's trying to move up. So it's getting higher, but further away at the same time. So you guys are still in that sweet spot where it could be jumped. But the fall isn't going to be too detrimental to you. You'll have to race across the top of the ship.
When you say that it's at a point where we can't jump it, like, are you saying that it's only like 20 feet?
No, like if you had the jump spell, right? Like it would still you're still cresting it. It's still the gap is crossable with the jump spell, in that sense. But it is opening up both ways, both up and moving backwards. It has gotten to a point where if you race across the deck of the ship, you still would be able to try to make another jump up to the second ramp.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I've got an idea. I could also, where'd it go? Bonus action. Wait. For the duration here. Is this on a bonus action? It is a bonus action. So, if I, bonus action, Fury of the Tides, descend to the back of the dino, Miwo, and punch him twice in the butt cheeks, I can push him 10 feet for each hit.
Oh my!
So if I do that
God.
mid-jump, that'll get us 20 more feet.
Whoa!
Do a double jump.
Is this our last round before we have to be jumping?
I would say that you could do this during your jump.
What if
Like
What if I
Roxana
can
was
get-
going to cast the jump, and that was going to be, what assisted Miwo. If you want to do this during the jump, then you would essentially just be like holding your action to do that.
I'm going under. I'm gonna punch him in the stomach twice to let us go 10 feet higher in the air each time.
Do I get another chance to cast? Like while we jump? Is that another
That's what I was asking.
No.
turn?
I mean, once we're in the air, he can't jump better, you know.
But would it still increase his jump
Now
distance?
that, I mean, I don't
I
think that makes
I
sense.
think
Probably
your
not.
plan
Jumping.
is just crazy enough to work if
But
it,
yeah,
if it
your
happens.
punch thing sort of makes sense.
That's
Sort
what
of.
I'm gonna do.
It
I'm gonna-
definitely
yeah,
adds what 20 feet to it.
20 feet up. Yeah. So
20 feet
just
up.
momentum at that point, you know. Or maybe
Yeah.
at the last second I can. Well, then I might miss. But either way, if I
Okay.
miss, we might not make it. So.
I'm gonna need a high DC jump in order just to cross just to get, because what is Miwo's ability to jump right now normally?
His length would be 19 feet.
Okay. Plus, this it has to go very well to make it. All right. So the jump I'm gonna say is a 15 DC. All right. Athletics
Respectable.
check 15. It's hard. It has to be perfect. That's why, right? It's got to be that 19 feet.
Can it?
Double punch has to hit, and you have to maintain concentration, all right? Because if Miwo takes hits, Hadal, do you take damage?
No.
No.
Okay, that's not one of the things. Okay.
If Hadal takes damage, Sinclair takes
thought-
damage.
Oh, that's what it was. I thought.
But it was going to be on
Hadal
Hadal as
now.
the dino, but it got switched up. So.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Can the jump be athletics? I think normally it is
Yeah. What did I say?
acrobatics, but I think it should be.
Yeah. It's athletics. This is a strong. This is not a finesse. This is a purely strength-based jump.
All right, I'm gonna roll it for me. Well,
Roll over me, well.
oh,
Yay.
that's gonna be 23.
All right. Miwo jumps up in the air. Sinclair, you start scuttling underneath him, trying to hang on to the belly. Just make an athletics check with advantage, just to hang on to the bottom of him.
Oh, I am proficient in this. I critted with advantage.
Okay.
I got a 24.
You swing like in Lord of the Rings. There's a scene where the horse comes and Legolas swings up onto the dinosaur or up onto the horse.
It's the opposite.
You are the opposite. You swing
Yeah,
down
dude.
below this dinosaur,
Grab that
hold
harness.
on to the bottom strap of the howdah, and go ahead and just give it 2 cranks. What's the AC of the dinosaur?
Low. It's like
Dinosaurs
11,
are
right? Yeah. So this is strength unarmed. So plus. Oh, right. I'm a dex guy. Okay. Okay. First one is a 12 plus 4, 16. Second one is a 4, so it's an 8.
Go ahead and roll damage for the first one.
That I think it just says 2. I think it's
says
just
2.
1 plus adding your strength mod or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
On D&D Beyond, at least that's what it says. It says 2 damage. Like
Unarmed
regardless.
strikes are very not good.
Okay. It's just what's it called that allows you to push it like that? It's,
Fury of the
Fury
Tides.
of the Tides.
Fury of the Tides. That's cool. All right. The first one hits and it rockets around as you try to hurry up and swing with the second one. Your fist goes wide, and now you're hanging underneath this dinosaur. Second hit doesn't work. Everybody feels the lurch of the first one up, and you think we're gonna make it. We got it.
Actually, we do got it. I made a mistake. So Fury of the Tides
Oh, how
to be a
convenient.
melee weapon attack. It really is. It exactly is very convenient. So it has to be a weapon attack. I don't think an unarmed strike is a weapon attack. Which
So it'd be more
means-
damage for sure.
So it'd be more damage, but it would turn the 8 into a 12, which would also hit.
There you go.
Did I
Right.
crit him though? I did crit him, right?
You
Oh,
critted
God.
getting underneath him, right?
Yeah, I crit him with
yeah.
the first one and
You
missed the
critted
second
his
one.
soft
So-
underbelly.
So I'm just gonna. I mean, hang on. No, I'm just gonna hit him for a bunch, I guess. I'm sorry. Crit is gonna be. Oh my god. 14.
And
It's
Colin,
gonna
are
be
you taking-
19.
All right, Colin, can you keep track of that since you
Yeah,
got
I
the?
am.
Okay, thanks.
What?
So the first strike is 19 damage. The second one is much less. 8.
Okay, that's
Is he okay?
73, I believe. Yeah, he's still quite beefy. He's a dinosaur after all.
Oh hell yeah.
You guys, that moment hits you after that elation of we're gonna make it. No, we're not. And Sinclair,
Yeah, I
your
can
arm
pull him
goes
later.
wide.
That's
You
fine.
pull up. What is it? Your sword?
Repeal.
Stab Mewo in the gut.
Ah!
God, he
And
flies.
Stab your sword right into the belly of
It'd
Miwo.
it'd probably be the flat blade.
And the dinosaur
Smoke
just
slapping it, yeah.
pushes up. The waves crash against the side of the Judgment, and you guys lurch up. A spray of water hitting the bridge behind you, starting to rupture and break. Another dinosaur flying side by side with you guys looks over in disbelief. Pocket Rocket falls below onto the ship of the Judgment. Brian Seacrest attempts to just make the jump. They're midair, flying behind as Pocket Rocket falls below. You hear the cracking of the dinosaur onto the ship, and you guys crest to the other side and come in for the landing. Sinclair, I need for you to make a strength saving throw now that you're hanging underneath. It's going to crash down onto the other side of the ramp, and I need you to hold on to the dinosaur as it crashes back to Earth.
Okay,
You
this
got it,
plus
you got it.
5.
Actually,
Strength save.
yeah,
Strength save. Oop, strength save.
Could
It's an
everybody
11.
make a strength saving throw to just hold on? I'll say that Sinclair probably has to do it with disadvantage because he's hanging on from below. Sorry about that.
It was worse. It's not. It was 11. It's 9 now. So
Okay.
I rolled
I
a
can
nat
miss that.
1.
Nat 1.
I got a 3, but
Oh my god.
I'll flash of genius myself to make it a 7.
Total of 7. Okay. You all, 3 of you guys, fall off to the sides of the dinosaur. I'll say that Val, you're still holding on, and Hadal, you get taken underneath the feet, and Sinclair, you rolled a 9.
Yes. It was.
I'll say that you're under there as well, still holding on. Hadal, you are going to take. You're going to take 12 points of damage as the dinosaur's feet just start stomping around you. As you curl up, you get trampled underneath this dinosaur. You skip up, and Sinclair, you're under there. Your grip on this dinosaur is pretty loose, and you see Hadal just tumbling underneath the dinosaur. Hadal, can you go ahead and make a concentration check real quick?
I can.
And you only take 6 damage.
Okay, thank you. 7 plus. I think 15.
Okay. You maintain concentration, but you are tumbling underneath Sinclair. I'll give you a chance to do something with disadvantage in order to save Hadal.
Save me from what?
You're tumbling on the
It's like
ground as
falling.
this dinosaur's trampling over you. Like you fell off the dinosaur with the natural 1, right?
Uh-huh.
You are now being trampled by the dinosaur. And Sinclair's holding on barely underneath it, trying to, and sees you doing this, sees you being trampled. So Sinclair can act in this moment with disadvantage to try to aid you in some way.
Like grab me and pull me up or something?
I don't know what he's
how
capable
tall
of
is
doing
the
in every way.
how tall is the
I'm
dinosaur's
giving him a
belly? Like,
reaction in some way. I would say that it's probably 4 feet.
oh, perfect. Yeah. I've got this. Oh wait, reaction.
This is just him glancing, seeing his friend being trampled, coming into past the first legs of the dinosaur into that middle section where he's hanging on. Val, you're still off the side of the dinosaur hanging on by one hand. You see Hadal get knocked off, and you're knocked off too, so you're hanging off to the side.
Do I see Hadal go underneath?
No, I think Hadal falls off, and you're focused on just you hanging on with that failure right now.
Okay. Oh.
I'm just doing this for Sinclair because he's under there, barely hanging on, and it's happening right in front of him.
Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious. I'm going to try to use acrobatics to help him out. So, I'm gonna try to. Okay. Hang on, I'm thinking about Otter's feet. They're just paws. They don't have little hands on their feet like a monkey. That doesn't make sense. So yeah, I think I'm going to try to use my acrobatics to drop and roll and grab him and jump.
Well, I feel like with acrobatics, you
No.
could hang on to you could wrap your legs around that
Exactly.
wrap and reach
Yeah,
down
yeah,
with
yeah.
your hands.
Yeah, now you're talking. Yeah, I'm gonna put the back of my knees into the whatever leather strap down there, and try to trapeze him by like swinging down backward and grabbing him, and then probably just dragging him, and
And
he'll
then
have to climb up me.
Legolas me like up on the
Here's an in-moment
Wow, thank
characterization
you.
of what is happening.
Uh-huh.
Here's Hadal having been stomped on. Ow, ow, ow. Here's
Owie,
Sinclair.
ow, ow.
Yeah, and then Val, you'd be kind of up in this area hanging on still. And then Sinclair is underneath there trying to get you before Big Bad No, second round.
Yeah,
Okay. It is with
Yeah,
disadvantage that you
this
do
way,
this.
if I fuck it up, I won't fall. Oh yeah. Roll 20's laggy as hell. Here we go. +7. It's a 12.
All right. I'll say with a 12, you manage to grab on to Hadal. You're unable to kind of pull him up, but you have him kind of by the leg as he's like his head's just, the feet
the
of the
dreadlock.
dinosaur are stomping down near his head, and he's just skidding on his back like an old-timey stuntman, just being dragged on his back across the stonework of this bridge,
But you're holding on
to his
still?
leg.
and,
Yeah, I
got
and the
him.
hand on the dino.
Sinclair's holding on to the strap and holding on to Hadal, kind of like Spider-Man style, where he's like just stretched in two different directions right now.
Make some room. This guy's a hero.
Do I have a second?
Val, what are you doing in this moment?
I'd love to yell back at Sinclair, "Don't let go!" And I'll cast levitate on Hadal.
Ooh, cool. All right. So you kind of are barely holding on. You start to slip down, and you see Hadal kind of like just being dragged on the ground. You just see a little paw just grabbing onto his foot. You cast down levitate real quick, and I don't think there's a save or anything if he's willing, right?
No save.
Probably not.
I think so.
But he can't. You don't it's not flying. You go up and
He's hovering.
you're just like a balloon.
He's a balloon, essentially.
That would be much easier for Sinclair to move, I think.
Sure.
Yeah, just kind of hold him up and kind of pull him closer, like you weigh nothing.
No, I'm gonna try to guide him up the side of up the dinosaur side so he can grab onto some shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You pull him in. You guys both situate yourself. You're underneath the dinosaur now, and it doesn't seem like there's any driver on the side of this dinosaur. It's like Hadal and Sinclair are holding on to the bottom strap of the howdah, and Val, you're holding on to the side of it. Just trying to maintain your grip on this beast as it rips forward. With all the chaos and everything, Miwo doesn't go at full speed, having trampled over you, kind of cautiously slows down just a hair, not to a stop or anything like that, but it's just like trying to figure out what's happening. Confused, and I'll say that Cobus Chrome ends up taking the lead right now with you guys in second place. And having made the jump, Brian Seacrest comes up in a third place position while Pocket Rocket flounders on the deck of the Judgment. Val, you look back at the judgment, and now being on the other side, you see the second word in bright red letters that looks like it's painted on, and it doesn't look like paint. It just says next.
No! Who
Um,
the fuck?
You guys, when you jumped over, you looked down, and the ship seemed empty of all life.
Is the paint blood?
The paint appears to be blood.
Sweet. No sign of a cyborg otter rampaging on the deck.
I mean, there was a lot going on. If you want to retcon some things,
Nah, that's
choices
okay.
you made, and do a
quick
perception
glance.
check.
Ooh,
Yeah, let me go.
Hell yeah.
Let me go use the little boys.
have a good one,
backyard,
dude.
and I'll be right back.
That was intense.
You just like holding on to Hadal, you look down and see the other otter. Like,
Yeah, it's just like,
I really
hi.
hoped that we'd have a chance for an action like in midair or at least
Yeah.
right after, because I wanted
Me
to
too, dude.
dispel magic on the flying dinosaur like as it was over the gap, but
One of the
chance.
jumping dinosaurs, I wanted to just acrobatics across to it to whack him twice with that 10-foot thing, and then
Oh
just
yeah.
misty step back to our stick. But the dice, them pesky dice.
If we get another combat round on the bridge, I could try to tidal wave somebody off the bridge. I'm just afraid that he never said that we were going to have time for a long rest. I think he specifically said that there was not enough hours to do that. So I didn't want to use too many of my spells, but
Sure.
no, I mean, I think I'm just shooting people from here.
Yeah, maybe I'll
Hanging
pick
on.
up a crossbow in town for the next race or something.
That might be wise.
See if I'm proficient in that. Probably not.
Use some target practice in the next 8 hours
Yeah.
or less than.
are you not proficient like in martial weapons or something as a paladin?
I'm sure I am.
Jacob, do we have another combat round on this bridge?
Yes, I'm just getting to that now. Setting you guys up in position.
In position.
Okay. Don't have another bridge map, so we're just gonna go back to the old street map.
But are we still on the bridge?
You're still on the bridge. So theater of mind, you're still on the bridge. You're just getting down past the ramp, and Cobus Chrome still seems to be gliding far ahead of you, kind of coming down closer to the ground, but staying kind of cautiously in the air still. I'll say about 20 feet off the ground. I need, let's say,
Are we still in the same initiative?
let's use the same initiative, as this is just one giant fight here on the bridge right now.
The same initiative as before, or the initiative of our order?
The same initiative as before. So with the notable exceptions of Pocket Rocket and Cold War Adderall not being involved right now.
Okay. Then first up is Cobus Chrome.
First up
Did my
is
hang on
Cobus
though,
Chrome.
hang on. Did me casting levitate, was that my turn for this, or did that happen out of time?
Probably not.
Probably not. No, that was just
Cool.
it was a fun bullet time moment of just badass D&D stuff right there. That
Thanks.
that's outside of time
Rule of
and
cool,
space.
save your
Yeah.
friends.
Really cool save your friends moment of that's all story right there. Yeah, it does count against your spell slots.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. And is it a concentration spell?
Yes.
Okay. You guys are currently underneath though, but Hadal, you're levitating. Sinclair, you've got a hold of yourself, and Val, you have a hold of yourself. So I'm gonna ungroup you guys and put you kind of.
Is Hadal hanging on by himself now, or is he still tethered to me? Okay.
I'll say that. Yeah, he's hanging on by himself. and you guys, you're hanging on, but he's kind of like holding but floating. So it's almost like
Right.
he's underwater in a sense that he
Yeah,
can
yeah.
just,
Free
climb around on
checks
this
or whatever,
dinosaur
yeah.
really easy. Yeah, free checks. So as long as he has a handhold on the dinosaur, he can keep up with the dinosaur. Now if he lets go, the dinosaur, floats away. with
Once
him.
he gets settled, I'll drop it.
Yeah, he's more like in outer space, I guess. I guess he would keep momentum with the dinosaur, right?
I mean, only if I'm
Oh.
holding it.
Maybe only for a second. He'd start.
And then
Yeah,
you're just
Trailing
like,
the air would start dragging you down. But yeah,
Just gotta
Okay,
streamline
cool.
yourself.
Anyway, it's Cobus
cool.
Chrome.
The animation's going to be great. It's Cobus Chrome's turn. Wasn't their turn because I got to find some things to do now.
We can go first.
That's all right.
Yeah, we better.
The one that cast the counter spell is going to look back and just see Val on the side of the boat, or on the side of the boat, on the side of the dinosaur, excuse me, and is going to let me see, one second.
Val, nobody can counterspell you at this distance right now.
oh, I'm done casting spells.
Yeah.
The time for spell casting is over.
It's time for
Um,
God.
It's time for
Yeah.
Mage Guild.
Cast gun.
Yes,
Cast
bullet.
gunshot. Cast bullet. Maybe you can shoot through the straps of their harness thing, their saddle.
I'm trying to get drivers.
What's
Someone's
the
gotta
distance
get
Cast a
between?
full gunshot wound.
What's the distance between them and you right now?
Like 60 something feet.
65 to 70 each dino.
Okay. The caster is going to move to the back of the dinosaur and attempt to hold on.
Okay.
Is going to extend their spell using a sorcery point and double the distance that it can do. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Okay. 20, dirty 20.
Nice.
Ooh, so cool.
Tough.
Tainted 20.
You start to see it cast a spell looking at Val, and Val, you start to notice that everything around you gets bigger and bigger and bigger, or maybe you're getting smaller and smaller, and you shake it off and you push back and you come back to your normal size. Looks like it was trying to reduce you.
I know that trick.
Yeah. Okay, that's theirs. The other one is still concentrating on Fly. Is going to.
Oh man, you should reduce their dinosaur.
I've
That would
got
have been
it.
cool. I should have thought of that.
Probably an easier check.
For Constitution, though? Well.
Well, maybe, I don't know. Probably not, actually.
I mean, our dino has pretty decent con.
I think most big stuff does. A lot of con is just size, I think. All that HP, you know?
It's like fortitude.
All that meat.
Sorry, I'm just trying to find good spells to use.
You can use bad ones, it's fine.
No, it's all right. I'm okay.
Don't use good ones on us.
Are you using like a pre-prepared spell list, or are you using a list of all of the spells their class could possibly
No,
have?
I got a pre
No.
prepared spell list over here. I'm just trying to think of something that's cool. I just don't want to use.
I'm shocked
cantrips
that
without getting down there.
sorcerer for meta magic options that sorcerer chose extended spell, because who would ever choose extended spell as an option?
In a race where you have distance
Yeah.
as an
That seems like a
option,
shine
right?
option. That's why I'm bringing Xena.
Yeah.
So there.
You know, like twin spell, it's like, okay, I could see that working if you want to hit 2 targets at once. But the range seems to be like if somebody's way ahead and you want to throw a blue turtle shell at them, you got to be able to throw it far, you know?
Mm-hmm. Are they
So-
still flying?
Yeah, they're 20 feet over the ground. Okay, it's just gonna cast a firebolt at you guys.
You guys.
It's going to try to knock Val off because right now Val's really the only one that they can see hanging on the side of it. Val, it is going to roll 16 plus 16 plus 7, 23.
That
It's
hits.
just it's just a D10 or 2.
Yeah, just 2. Just 2.
I'll
You're
be
going to take
bad.
8 points of damage as a bolt of fire comes. Do you have any flammable objects on you?
My
Oh,
person.
if it isn't,
My-
if a
My
flammable
shirt.
a
My
flammable
skin?
object hit. No, sorry. A flammable object hit by the spell ignites if it isn't being worn or carried. So if it had shot it at the howdah, maybe it
Mhm.
probably would have set the howdah on fire. But it didn't. It hurt you. That's their turn.
Okay, then after them, it is Brian Seacrest.
Okay, Brian Seacrest. Okay, Brian Seacrest is they're baned still, so the dinosaur is at least. They're going to try to one of them is going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter at oh no, that's only 30 feet. Never mind.
Whew.
Because they're not. Sorry, I got a lot of things happening over here. I hope you guys can
No
sympathize.
worries.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I'm thinking.
I'm trying to figure out how to rules lawyer a spell to help. So, do you, man?
Appreciate you.
The song reminds me of did you guys play Robot Unicorn? What was it? It was just like
Is that yeah. Is
Yeah,
that
that
an
game
a
was
Adult Swim
Flash
game? I remember.
animation game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that game still up? I want to play that.
Always I wanna be with you and make believe with you.
Unicorn Attack? Oh shit, I forgot about this game.
Like you're listening to it for an hour and you're not tired of it yet.
But I'm about to freaking play
It's
it.
because
Right?
it's so quiet. Yeah. It's not like in your face. It's just like passively pushing you to the limit.
Rockin'. Yeah. It's a gentle touch
Actually,
to the
I've had it muted this whole game. I forgot it was.
No, get in here.
I got
Dude,
pretty
this
sick
is
of
why,
it the last game.
bro. This is why you're under the dinosaur
Oh.
right now. You got to push it, dude.
Yeah, you're not
You're
pushing
not-
it to the limit.
Mm-mm.
Playing Robot Unicorn right now.
Please, yeah.
That's also
It's like my PCs.
fast.
Okay. The bard on Brian Seacrest. Sorry, with you guys hiding underneath the dinosaur, it only leaves one one target.
Hey, listen,
And
we're not
that's
hiding under the dinosaur.
You
okay?
are.
Seems to be down here.
I need to know, Val, how many hit points you have. Or wait, no, sorry. I don't need to know that. I need to roll 5d8, and
Oh shit. He gonna put
as
you
it
to
tries
sleep.
to cast sleep on you,
Okay, you can try.
roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points of creatures the spell can affect.
Yeah.
Creatures within a 20 feet of a point you choose within range are affected. It's a 90-foot range. Starting with the creature that has the lowest current hit points. Ooh, okay.
Oh boy.
It's good to try to
Va-
cast it.
Val's human.
Yeah.
All right. I rolled a 26.
She's fine.
Great. Wasted.
Dang.
Wasted spell.
So that doesn't have any
Didn't do
effect.
anything.
It just
Yep. No effect. You feel drowsy. You feel small, now big. Everything's. You were just being hit with spell after spell. The other two are just going to take crossbow shots at you. They're rogues, but I don't think they get any sort of sneak attack to this right now. They're just going to start hitting the dinosaur.
Oh.
They rolled a 15 and a 18 to hit.
Hit.
Yes.
Okay. They rolled 18 damage total.
On who?
Dino.
On me.
On the
Whoa.
dinosaur.
On our dino?
Yeah.
Goblins.
The fuck?
Me will eat our baby.
Gamby.
You want to roll concentration for him?
On Miwo?
Oh wait, no, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I keep thinking it's you.
He's never
bad.
concentrating.
I'm not concentrating on the game right now. That's their turn. Please, somebody else go now. Thank you.
Okay,
Damn.
after them, it is to me.
Hell yeah, dude.
Can
Get on
I
here.
clamber my way back up to the driver's seat?
Yes.
Spacewalk.
Easily. Yeah.
I'll say no check necessary. You're back up in there.
Okay.
I'll drop levitate.
Yeah, I guess you didn't get. You got hit by the firebolt was the only thing, right?
Me?
No,
Yes.
Val. Can you roll a
Yes.
concentration check on that?
11 plus things.
Okay. Should be fine. I don't remember what it was. Anyway, you clamber back up. You're totally fine. You're in the front. You're in the driver's seat. Hoorah.
Okay, gang, should I use spells?
You just got to get second.
Just
Well, yes,
What
we
else
do
can
need to
you
get
do?
second. It would be really nice if we won though, because we bet money that we would win this race.
this
That's true.
one.
But if I use too many spells, then we may not have spells enough to win the next race.
Or you just got to sniff some. Wait, does sniffing the arcane give him more spell slots?
I don't think we know what it does.
I think it postpones effects of exhaustion. I think is what he said.
It can do a lot of things.
It can do a lot of things. So.
Do we definitely not have time for a long rest?
The second race was at sunset. Did we get like a time?
I think it was at 7:30, and our race was at 10:30. So that gave us like 9 hours between the races, which we said was like fucking take a nap or just like don't move, just like fucking rest
Somebody
up.
can't sleep on this guy.
Yeah.
So as far as the time of the next race goes, we think that we do have time for a long rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blow it.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, it's not going to be super special. I just want to freaking ice knife the driver.
I
Dang.
dude.
What's your range on that?
It's 60 feet.
Get the caster.
The one that's hanging off the back.
No, if you get the dinosaur, it'll explode onto the other guys, right?
Ice knife?
Doesn't ice knife explode?
It
and
does,
do,
yeah.
splash damage.
You can do it on people behind you, yeah. Or if you do it right there, you might be able to get the driver as well. You'd probably be able to get everybody, right? Because what's the radius once it explodes?
The radius, yeah, I think is big enough. It's like, well, it's only 5 feet actually. Yeah, I mean that's the only thing that I have. I think that can hit that dinosaur at all. Well then, since hitting as far as I can hit will not hit the driver, I might as well just go for this caster in the back.
Okay.
No. Hey, dude. Okay, ice knife. If you hit, so you're throwing the knife at the dinosaur. Whether or not you actually hit the shard, the ice explodes, and the target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. Or
Yeah,
take
but
2d6 cold.
I can't hit it far enough where it would even explode onto the driver.
No, the
If you hit
target,
just the
which is
edge
the
of the-
dinosaur, and each creature within 5 feet of the target need to make the save. So if you hit the dino, it hit all the guys.
No,
with
it
the
says
splash.
If they're
it says
on
it
it.
says the target and each creature within 5 feet of the point where the ice exploded.
I'm looking at
You could
completely
hit
different wording.
everybody. You
Oh.
could hit everybody on Brian Seacrest if you wanted to.
Yeah, but I don't
Because
want
you
to
can
hit
hit
Brian Seacrest. I want to hit the people in front of us that are winning. Then let's go with the word of the one that you're reading, Hud.
You create a shard of ice and fling it at one creature within
Wait,
range.
Colin? Are you reading yours from a book?
No, I'm reading it from an app, but I mean,
Mine's D&D Beyond, so I assume it's super legit. You create a shard of ice and fling it at one creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 piercing damage. Hit or miss, the shard then explodes. Period. The target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. So
That's
if you're
what it
hitting
says.
a big target, it's going to splash everybody within 5 feet of that target.
that's what it says in 5e tools, and I'm happy to use that because obviously that's beneficial. It just doesn't seem to make a lot more sense because, like, imagining you hit like a long snake.
Dino
everything
racing,
that's-
man. It's a magical adventure.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do
And
that.
the whole thing.
Full of whimsy and loopholes.
Desperation.
Desperation.
That's 22 to hit.
Okay, I found the actual companion that
There
it
you
is
go.
in.
Fuck.
Okay,
Hey, but there's that
I-
2d6 though, maybe.
Okay, here it is from the source of D&D itself. The target and each creature within 5 feet of the point where the ice exploded must succeed.
Oh, where's that?
I mean,
This
that
is
makes
in the Elemental Evil Player's Companion that you can look up the PDF
Ah.
for free. If you look in
Interesting.
Elemental, it's Wizards of the Coast Player's Companion, Elemental Evil.
Interesting.
I mean, that makes the most sense. So then the dinosaur is going to take 3 damage. And then it and I think this guy, behind the driver and this guy on the tail would both still take the splash damage, which is 10. So the dinosaur takes a total of 13, and then those 2 guys take 10. Piercing damage. Oh, wait, no, actually, the splash is cold damage.
Okay. What's the total damage for the people on there? 3?
The total damage for the people is 10. The total damage for the dinosaur is 13.
That's 13. Thank you. Let me.
Okay, and then after me, and because that will be my turn, that after
Yep,
me will
thank
be
you.
Val.
Okay, Val, your turn.
Cool. I would like to get up onto the howdah.
Okay, you climb back up.
And I will.
I'll say it probably takes about 10 feet of your movement. Not that
That's
you need
fine.
it. Yeah.
I will try and shoot the driver of, or whoever is concentrating on the fly,
That's red mouse person.
the red mouse. Yeah, I will shoot them twice. At disadvantage because that's far away.
What are you shooting them with?
My gun,
Bullet
Oh,
maker.
nice. Nice. Very nice.
which first was a 16 to hit.
Uh, 16 hits.
The other is also a 16, so both hit.
Okay.
And that is, the first one is 13 damage,
Ooh, okay.
and the next is 15 damage.
Ooh.
That's pretty good.
Gnarly.
Gets back up there and
Gnarly. I gotta make some Constitution saving throws. What would that be? I always get muddled on that.
It's still
is it,
it's
you have
still
to
just
beat
10.
half the damage you took.
It's still just 10.
It's
When
10
did you get
unless
higher 10?
if he hits with more than 20. So once you hit for like 22, then
okay.
it's 11. That kind of
Okay.
thing.
All right.
So if
Plus
you get hit
one
for
on
50, it's a
these.
big deal.
Natural 20. They concentrate like hell again. Second one. 13 plus 1, 14.
And then Zenith was still on them.
Yeah, on that caster flying around them. Yeah.
So my bonus action will be to command Zenith to sting them again.
Okay. Go ahead and
And that
roll
is
for
a
Zenith's attack.
15 to
Give him
hit.
Give him a
15 hits.
15 does hit.
Yep.
And that is 5 more points of force damage.
Ooh.
Sting.
And that again is just a 10 that I have to make on the.
I think so.
Yeah. Got it. Okay. Hey, doing some damage to the flycaster.
God.
Okay. Next up, who is it?
He's gone. He's climbing.
Just take care of some bathroom business. You know, maybe our niche in this D&D webcasting world could just be we all start playing in bathrooms. And that's like that's the unique thing
Coming
about
to
our
you
game.
live.
Yeah.
The
I
bathroom
like that.
bunch.
Toilets and treasures.
Something like that.
Got potential.
Funyuns and flushes.
The potty tree.
Anyway, so yes, I climb. How do I climb? Can I acrobatically climb? I do have
Yeah,
a
you
climb speed also.
Oh, you got a climb speed?
Yeah,
Remember?
dude.
Yeah,
I'll say
ours
that you
can
can
climb
do-
surprisingly well.
Yeah, I would say that you could do athletics with advantage.
Sweet, dude.
If you have a climb speed, that makes sense.
Bless
to me.
you. All right. Shit, I'm full screen now. So plus 4. Fuck me. It's a 10. I got a 10 total.
Mm.
You don't
Yeah.
fall off?
I'll say that you can climb up to the side.
Perfect.
You're hanging on the side.
What can I see from the side? Oh, I'm on the right side, huh? I sure am.
Could I have
There you
helped at all with that? Like reach down a hand?
You can on your next turn for your action.
I already had advantage too, so it wouldn't
Nah.
have. Yeah, it wouldn't have helped that much. So you
Critical
know,
advantage.
The fuck can I do? Okay, I got it. I think I got it. Hang on. Let me look up a javelin real quick. I bet it's only 20-foot range. I may be attacking with disadvantage, y'all. Lockheed Martin, what?
What?
I think that's
Sorry,
javelin.
Javelin 5E. Yeah, it is. It's like, hey, there's a stat block for that.
What are the? Oh, is there really?
Lucky one.
I don't know. I don't think so. It just took me to the Lockheed Martin website.
Wow.
Okay, javelin. Oh, 30-foot range. Hell yeah. So yeah, what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. Can I see like can I see up on top of the platform or like over the dino's shoulders? Can I see Hadal and where he's sitting and stuff?
Yeah, you see Hadal kind of, you're hanging off the side like some sort of Mad Max goon. And you can see Hadal up there in the front, and you could see kind of the top of Val's head kind of peeking over the top of the dinosaur.
Okie dokie, okie dokie. Okay, so this guy is a caster, the guy in yellow. Shit. On the butt of this
The
dino.
red and yellow are both casters. You haven't seen the driver do too much either, but a lot of
Okay.
casters up there.
Okay, then I would like to Misty Step all the way back to
Nice.
my platform, I guess,
Oh, okay.
and try to attack with disadvantage against this caster by hucking 2 javelins at him. 2 of my 3 javelins that I have left.
Nice.
So Misty Step and disadvantage. So hang on, these are +7. Yes, plus. First one is a 1. The other one didn't make it to roll, but it was a 3. So
2 javelins fall into the sea.
well, that was the first attack. That was with
Oh,
disadvantage.
sorry.
1 and 3. So the next one's a 4. So 11. Does 11 hit that caster?
11. Let's see. Does not hit the caster.
Makes sense. I'm going to end my turn up on top with everyone with my +4 bonus aura thing again.
Welcome back.
Oh fuck.
All right. Is that everybody's turn in initiative?
Yep. Oh,
Yep.
Yes, it is.
All right. We get back into the race. You guys get off of the bridge. You guys start running through the top part around the corner. You're back in Cobus now as the screams and cheers fill your ears again as you rush into where people are again. People throw confetti up in the air, and you guys are going through the sparkle of confetti falling. You hear people gasping and screaming still at the wreckage that is happening behind you. You see overhead like Blue Angel pilots, pterodactyls swoop in formation, passing you, going back behind you to where the Judgment is. You can feel the wind, and the confetti kind of twirls up into the air. You guys rush around the market ward. You can see in the distance the Cobus General, the bank. As you guys kind of go around the far end of the block from it, you can see its dome in the center. So you crank around the turn. I need some animal handling checks. Goblins Ate My Baby, and Cobus Chrome and Pocket Rocket. You don't have to roll anymore. I'll roll for Brian Seacrest.
All right, I got a 17 +4, I think. For what's your aura? Give me again, Hud?
+4 to saves.
Yeah, I got 21. Oh wait, not this isn't a save, right? This is
this
is a check. So 17.
Okay, so you're back at 140.
Jazz.
Yes.
You pushing it?
You better be, dude. You better be.
All right, Cobus Chrome. Who's rolling for them?
I did. I rolled a 6 + 7. Once again, a 13. Lucky number 13.
Nice. Okay. you guys start to pull up to the back end of Cobus Chrome. You guys are kind of I will put you, I'll kind of do this in real time.
Get me in fucking cantrip range.
Pop, pop.
I had to group you guys together. Sorry. You guys start to pull up. Brian Seacrest is pulling behind. Cobus Chrome seems to be not slowing down a little bit, but you guys are so much faster on your dinosaurs. You guys start to make your way up right behind them. Go ahead and roll another animal handling check.
Oh yeah, dude. I need to put it away.
Plenty, like 24, I think.
Nice.
Ooh.
Cobus Chrome, what'd you roll?
Ooh, it was a 20, but it flipped to an 8, so they make it to 15. So they're going
Okay.
80.
All right.
Which is that the one that's behind us or in front of us?
In front of you.
In front.
So they made it,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Yeah. So they're going full 80.
Okay, you guys start to pull up next to them. You guys are starting to get side by side now. Brian Seacrest is coming up behind both of you, kind of upside down triangle formation. One more animal handling check.
Another 24.
Oh,
Killing
yes.
it, dude. You're killing it, dude.
So wise in the ways of nature.
Yeah, they got a 23 Cobus Chrome.
Okay. You guys start to pull ahead of these guys. And Brian Seacrest is just chilling in the back still. Put you guys right there. You start to come around the market ward. You guys see the entrance to Tariki Anchorage, and you're coming up to the turn that will be where you go to get to Boots PI. You guys have seen this part before. You can kind of, this is like right next to Val's workshop. And yeah, you guys start to make a familiar turn. I don't know if I have a turning battle map, but
Is it a turn to the right?
it is a turn to the right, yes.
Okay. I know I have something I want to do in the middle of the turn, essentially.
Okay, 1 second. Let me put you guys right here. Let me put them down there, and I'm just gonna shift some things around real quick. Go ahead. You guys will go first. So decide amongst yourselves who wants to go first or whatnot.
Can we be closer to them? Like,
Yeah, I thought
sorry,
we were like
I'm just
15
moving.
feet.
I'm just
Cool,
moving
cool.
things around. Sorry.
okay.
What I do definitely has to be pretty close to him. So
Okay, well,
I'm just drawing maps.
when y'all want to go first? I can go first.
I'm shooting, so
cool.
Are these some of the riders? Are they harnessed in? Like, what are they looking like on there?
They have those woven baskets, those chakra style hemp baskets.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna do the same thing anyway. I'm gonna cast Thorn Whip. I'm guessing at the driver.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make a melee spell attack, and if it hits, I'm gonna do a little damage and hopefully yank him toward me.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, that's not very good. What is that? 7 plus 5, 12. 12 to hit.
12 does not hit the driver.
All right.
Nope.
Then that's it.
Whip of Thorns come out, and he almost seems to kind of throw his shoulder up, and a haze of arcane energy kind of glimmers around him as your thorn whip might make connection with him, but some sort of mage-like armor protects him. Who knows what spell it is? There's lots of spells in these books. Who's next on you guys' dino?
I'll shoot the mouse.
Yeah, go ahead. Go
Shoot
ahead.
the mouse.
Shoot the mouse. 18 plus 8 to hit.
Ooh, that does hit.
And a crit on the second shot.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
So first one is 14 damage.
Okay, 14 damage.
Oh, and she has, by the way, put that little bell on the gun, so now it's just like ting ting, like
Yeah, that's all you
silence.
hear. Yeah.
And the second one is on a crit. I double the dice.
Yeah.
That's 15 to hit, or 15 damage.
15 damage. Okay. You blast this little mouse folk character, this mouse folk sorcerer, just gets. You don't hear anything. The roar of the crowds around. It just looks like you're just aiming a stick over at them, and you see them get hit, and the dinosaur wobbles back and starts to kind of touch the ground a little bit. Doop, 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 and then you just blast this character off. Pooh! They just get left behind, and the dinosaur stumbles back down to the ground again.
Could it be like right as we're making the turn, so they maybe?
Ooh, yeah. You're
Hit the
stumbling
wall.
around the turn. It's treacherous. They're gonna have to make saves to stay on the other two riders on this dinosaur. Sinclair, it's your turn. What do you do as
I'll
this
have-
dinosaur is looking shaky? Oh yeah, sorry, go for it.
Xena stabbed the driver again,
Xena stabs driver.
but they don't. It's 6 to hit.
They don't stab
No
the
good.
driver.
They're just.
The driver's concentrating, focused on the shaking dinosaur as this dinosaur is trying to get its footing again, from going from flying to now back to running, stuttering its steps, and everybody's holding on for dear life around this turn.
I'm so glad it worked out like that before I go. I'm going to leap off of our dinosaur and try to attack either the driver or their dinosaur, maybe one on the driver as I'm coming down, and then another on the dinosaur as I'm coming further down before I misty step back to our dino.
Oh, I love it. Oh,
And this will
Where are you
hopefully
going?
push the driver 10 feet and off, hopefully, or then push the dinosaur closer into the
Dang.
wall.
How many times can you do your thing?
This is my last misty step, but the Fury of the Tides lasts for a minute, so I'm assuming
it
it's still
lasts
been
for a minute. Sick.
I think it's a minute. It may be longer, but I think it's like a rage type deal.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a minute. So maybe it's getting close to the end of it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it would. This would
on the
definitely be
jump.
like the last opportunity to use it. Go
Right.
for it.
It's my last misty step too, I believe. So, or second level spell that is. Yeah, it's gone. So, yeah. So I'm going to attack the driver. Okay, that's an 18. So he's gonna get fucking pushed, no save, and take shit. Okay, he's gonna take 11 piercing and be pushed.
11 piercing.
Did he pay for the seatbelt?
No, he didn't. No, he didn't pay for a seatbelt. No. He
Nothing
gets
for it.
pushed off of the dinosaur. No saves, right, on this?
No, it just fucking happens. So
Let's see if he can try to save on the
or at
horns
least
of
catch.
this dinosaur.
Yeah, catch
This is,
something for
yeah.
sure.
He's catching the horns of the dinosaur. He catches on, but is hanging off. The dinosaur
Sweet.
Scraping
is
against the wall.
scraping against the wall now. Sinclair, you remain on the dinosaur, about to misty step.
Well, actually, I'm gonna attack the dinosaur too,
Oh,
and
attack
push
the
him
dinosaur.
further into the wall before I miss a step. And it's a 19 this time, so I do hit him,
19 hits the dinosaur.
and he's gonna take 14 piercing, and poof,
Ooh, cool.
I'm gone.
But poof, you're not gone.
Oh no!
Oh no.
The second counter spell triggers.
Who did that?
The
The
one
first
behind
Dude
person
on
to
the
counter
back.
spell.
the
Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. I am not
Okay.
completely fucked, guys. Don't worry. I've got one last spell on my turn.
But for now, you're on another dino.
So now I'm on another dino that's, I guess, crashing. Can I then use more movement to just jump off and start running towards my dinosaur?
Yeah, as this dinosaur is crashing into the wall, like it is, he's keeping you on because if they're going down, you're going down with him.
Sure. I'm just
yeah.
gonna bail then. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be on this dinosaur. I'm gonna bail and just try to get as close. And on my next turn, I'm gonna cast Expeditious Retreat and just try to catch my dinosaur and jump on.
Oh, sick. Okay. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw as you jump off of this dinosaur, trying to tuck and roll and catch yourself.
Oh baby, 19 plus 8.
Boop, boop.
Nice.
Wait, so you're doing expeditious retreat or you're just jumping?
I'm just jumping. My next turn, I'm an Expeditious Retreat, and then I can just dash and try to catch up to the dinosaur.
You take 10 points of damage as you roll and hit the ground. But you're up on your feet, and you see this dinosaur just scrape and crash into the wall, and you see feet and tail and horns and people fly around like a Deadpool opening car crash scene of
Hell yeah.
as Cobus Chrome gets mangled and caught
I
up
ru-
in the sidewall.
I'm running to chase the dinosaur, but my hands are up in the air like.
Oh,
Crowd goes wild. Roses are thrown into the streets for Sinclair.
catch one in your mouth.
It's now Brian Seacrest coming up behind. They are. They're going to see Sinclair on the ground. They're going to see the dinosaur get crashed up against the wall, and they get out the crossbows with the ropes again, and they're going to attempt to hook them onto Goblins Ate My Baby. Two of the rogues are going to shoot. The first one is a 17 to hit, and the second one is a 20 to hit.
Those both hit.
Okay. As you guys go around the turn, I'm going to make these kind of rope color. Two crossbows are connected to the back end of your dinosaur. This dinosaur, Brian Seacrest, is being, they're trying to hook it onto the straps on Brian Seacrest to try to slow your dinosaur down and keep their dinosaur at a consistent distance from you guys. The bard on the back is going to now do, so 1 or 2 earlier, Pasha's Hideous Laughter on Sinclair as it moves. He's going to just move a little more forward on. Well, I have to ungroup him, but he moves 5 feet forward just to get in range of you. Imagine that. I need Sinclair to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, come on. I'll give you +4.
I've been muted the whole time. I do need it. I got a 10, so with the +4, I have a 14.
I'll flash of
Let me
genius.
find-
Flashing my genius.
Put your genius away.
Your genius is showing.
Spell save is 15.
Balls.
No. Oh no, that puts you prone.
It
Does it?
yells out. It yells out to you, "Oi, mate! I used to date a girl with a lazy eye. Turns out she was seeing someone else the whole time."
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Gotcha.
That's pretty good. I like that.
You-
I like that a lot.
Yeah,
That's
it
pretty
just
funny.
start cracking up, just in a hysterical fit as roses fall around you. The cheering of the crowd grows as you try to run forward, and all of a sudden you start keeling over. The dinosaurs start to go around the corner. I'll give you guys another round of combat.
Oh,
Corner time.
Yeah.
Shoot me.
Give you guys one more as you turn the corner, if you want. Just so I want, because I want to give Sinclair the chance to get back on.
There's nothing I can do for Sinclair that I can think of.
Can you hurt me?
hurt you?
Yeah.
Could
If you hurt me, I
I mean,
can make the save again.
at the cost of a spell slot, I could hurt you. Yeah.
Mm.
I can hurt the person. Yeah, I could hurt you
Can you
or the
shoot
person
me?
who's casting this. Yeah.
Well, is it concentration, Jacob?
It is.
Oh, that's a tough call, actually. Well, you'd have to hit an 18 to hit me, so try to hit that guy, I guess, because it's probably more like 15 on the caster.
But yeah. Oh, but it would be because you're far. It's at disadvantage no matter what.
Shoot her! Shoot her!
27 to hit on the first one,
Ooh,
Okay, that hits.
and then that one on the second.
The gun, something clicks inside your gun, and a puff of smoke just out the side of it.
dead.
Go ahead and roll damage for the first one.
That was only 7 damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
Did that do something mechanically?
It's a misfire, right? With guns.
Yes.
I guess.
Yeah, I think actually misfire. I think misfires happen on the damage roll.
On the
Is that wrong?
damage roll?
Hang on.
Because it's like, how often are you gonna roll a 1? I thought it was
An
like
attack roll.
Hit.
I thought it was like on a damage roll for some reason. Maybe that was my special way to make it different. I don't remember. I haven't looked at gunslingers in a while.
Hang on.
I think it would be the attack roll, and that makes the most sense.
Makes more sense, right? On that, it's going to take your action to fix this gun
Fix it.
on your next action.
Yep. Yep.
I got a train coming too. So somebody else go quick.
Okay. Whichever guy did the Tasha's Hideous Laughter, I'm going to sling an ice knife at him.
Okay, ice knife him. 15 to hit.
Did he maintain concentration?
He did.
On
He
the...
rolled a 10.
I hit him, and that's going to be, oh, hell yeah, 10 piercing damage on him. And then 10 cold damage on him and everybody within 5 feet.
So he takes 20 damage total.
Yes.
Yes.
And then the dino and the others.
They got to make a dex save for that extra splash damage.
Oh, right. Yeah. I don't think we did that last time. Jacob, if you can hear me, can you make 3 dex saves? Or actually 4, I guess, for all of them. If they fail it, they take that 10. If they succeed or whatever, then they take 5.
Double concentration save.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't think about that.
That was the best possible thing you could have done, I think.
Bye.
My DC is 17. So I don't know if that 14 guy adds something, but okay. Okay, yeah, then he takes 5, and then once you fail, take that 10. So the actual target, if he did not save, he takes a total of 20.
Open up the limit?
I mean, I probably just raise my hand, like one hand's still on the reins, and I just conjure this little water that just freezes into this ice shard, and I just send it back into him, and then
That's all.
and little shards explode off.
And the bard falls off the side of the dinosaur. All of a sudden, Sinclair, the joke's not that funny anymore, and the tail of Brian Seacrest whips overhead of you.
Fuck yeah, dude. I try to. Well, hang on. The real question though, because I can't really do much at this point on them. Am I 60 feet away from my dino's butt?
Looks like it.
I'd say that your dino's starting to make the turn now. So it's
We're talking. It's more like 90-foot range, huh? 90-foot territory.
Well,
Yeah.
it's 60 to that tail.
Sure.
To
I'm
grab
going
on.
to first level expeditious retreat, so I can bonus action dash. So Colin, you're gonna lose that +2 to your AC, but I am going to fucking double dash 90 feet, and
Okay.
I guess that gives me maybe what the tail's extra long. So I got a couple extra feet with the tail, I guess. And if I can reach a strap, I'll jump that, or if I can just run up his dang tail, that'd be cool too. I think would be cool.
You quit laughing, and the confetti and the rose petals around you kick up in the air as you get into a runner's pose and streak forward, flash-like. The tail of the dinosaur comes whipping down, but you duck underneath it as you are just flying at full speed. The turn's coming up. You jump up onto the side of Brian Seacrest and run, push off, make the turn, and grab on to the back of Goblins Ate My Baby.
Fuck yeah. Am I at the edge of the tail, or do I have like his hips on like a strap or something?
You are at the edge of the tail. I'll say
Edge of
that
the
you
tail.
just
Cool.
climbing on and now riding on the tail of this dinosaur.
Sweet. Very sweet. That's my turn.
Okay, it's going to be their turn now. As they round the corner, they got 2 rogues on there. Still, they are going to start to they attach their lines, and as a what can rogues do as a bonus action? They can do
Hide.
hide. They can't do
Disengage.
dodge. They can.
They can disengage. If they're a thief, they can use an item bonus action.
Yeah,
Oh, the
yeah.
They
candy,
just became
whatever.
thieves.
I'll say that
Yeah,
they
they
use
just
their
picked us up
bonus
fast.
action to secure that. Then they're going to. One's going to start climbing across the ropes to try to get to your dinosaur.
Sweet.
He's getting closer and closer. One's staying on to drive. The dinosaur starts to pull you guys down. I need you guys to make an animal handling check without advantage now. It would have been disadvantage to take it away.
No
But
problem.
you guys already had advantage, so make
Push
a
it,
straight check.
22.
Fuck yeah, dude. Look at
22 is
that.
totally
Look at
fine.
that. Animals love this guy.
Yeah, they keep up right
Yeah, right.
behind you. The ropes get taut, and the one figure is kind of just moving his way, sloth crawling over there with a knife in his mouth. Looks like he's got a short sword on his hip as well. Ceremonial purposes, of course. And the Brian Seacrest is staying right behind you guys, pulling Miwo down a little bit. Miwo, being the faster dinosaur, is trying to go full speed, but this other dinosaur is kind of slowing him down, and the rope's getting taut. I need you to go ahead and roll another straight animal handling check.
Ooh, that's going to be a. I no longer have your bonus HUD, or do I?
You never had a animal handling bonus.
Okay. Yes.
You
then
still got
it
the
is
No,
12.
you don't have the bond anymore either. All the shit I had on you is gone.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys, they start to tighten the ropes up a little bit, and the dinosaur starts to gain closer and closer to you guys. I need you guys to make one more check. The dinos are really close to each other right now. Tails and noses are almost hitting. The ropes are tightening up, and this figure's crawling forward, trying to get onto. Goblins Ate My Baby.
Am I able to make any progress on the tail in all this, or am I just hanging on for dear life?
I'll say that you can like secure yourself a position. You're not just hanging on. I'll say that you can kind of make it up to the ass and kind of hold on to the back of the howdah.
Cool. Is that
Yeah.
and where are the arrows or the anchors to those ropes? Like
They
lodged?
are pierced into the sides of Goblins Ate My Baby.
Okay.
Into the back hips, the haunches, if you will. It's the correct dino term. Yeah.
I rolled 25.
Okay, they start to slow you down a little bit. You guys manage to keep the lead as we go into the final part of the race. Let me pull you guys over. You guys now come into what looks like the final section of the Golden Run. You guys get into the Old Town area, or you start to get to the Old City. You pass through the Market Ward. You get back into the Merchant Ward. You pass through by the docks. You go into what looks like a large tent area that was like a traveling market before, but there's like a big like circus tent kind of canopy coming up, and then you guys get into what is the Old City. You see the arch ahead of you and the pyramid and beyond that, and it looks like the streets are flooded with water. Who knows why? No time to explain. You guys are in the final stretch. The crowd is going wild. Spectators on full view, and nobody cares anymore what happens. The dinosaurs are linked together, and they are trying to battle one another for first and only place. Go ahead, and you guys go first on the initiative.
Well, now that we're in front of the crowd, we can't like attack each other, right?
Nobody cares. It's the end of the race.
Yeah, we can attack the anchors that are tying this guy off.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I want to do that.
I will send Zenith to Shocking Grasp, whoever is trying to climb on our rope.
Okay.
Shocking grasp the knife in his mouth, so it like electrocutes
Mm-hmm.
his tongue or whatever.
Yeah, Zenith just
He just,
lands
like,
on his
yeah.
face.
She just like touches the knife in his mouth and it's just like.
Cool. That's 17 plus 7 to hit.
Okay. That hits.
For 8 damage and And they can't take reactions.
Okay, so how much damage?
8.
Okay. Yeah, flashes of electricity go through and you hear the crowd cheer. There's flashes of light happening around. People are throwing confetti and powdered dyes into the air. Just streaks of color start raining down. Looks like people are out there with like selfie staffs and taking arcane photos. You see people quick drawing on the sides and everything. Zenith is just electrocuting this guy holding on, and he can't take reactions.
Correct. And
Okay.
can I say throughout this, Val
The
has been
whole
wearing
time,
her
right?
welding mask.
Oh, yeah, now.
Now, yeah, I did want to say something last time. Like, if this was
Okay.
being
Yeah.
observed and broadcast, she like would have that down.
Okay, cool.
Your eyes got so big when he said like people had selfie staffs. Yeah.
Yeah. We're not going to go back and retcon all the rules where you're wearing a welding mask.
Yeah. All the disadvantage rolls or whatever.
She's so used to that wouldn't give her disadvantage.
Yeah.
It's like
I
a
mean,
RoboCop mask.
Okay. Who else's turn on goblins?
Okay, I'm gonna go, and I'm going to. Is the driver still in the driver's spot, or is he back there on the side now?
Driver's still in the driver's spot. Sorry, the other line didn't come with
Okay.
me.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that one. I'm gonna try to move the figures around a little bit so we kind of clear up the confusion. Sorry, go
Yeah,
for
it's all
it.
good. No worries. I'm going to Thorn Whip him again. Melee spell attack. I think it's a 10. What the shit do I have? It is 19 to hit. He's going to take 4 piercing damage, and if he's larger or smaller, I pull him 10 feet closer to me, which hopefully will be off the dinosaur and onto the ground, and then he'll be trampled. Oh, and if he's off, oh yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay, so what's the save I need to make? I apologize.
It's not a save. If the attack hits, he takes that damage, and if he's larger or smaller, then he's pulled 10 feet closer to me.
Okay, let me pull up his character sheet real quick.
If he's larger or smaller?
Yeah. If he's bigger than large, then he's not pulled.
Okay, his AC is 15 to hit.
Yeah, I hit him. It was like 19.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So you pull him closer to you?
Yes. By 10 feet.
You yank him off the dinosaur. He gets tumbled down. He's whipped around in thorns. How much is the thorn damage?
4 piercing damage.
Gonna add another 10 as he gets dragged behind the dinosaur. He's on the ground now. This like thing of this big old vine of thorns is just whipped over the back of the dinosaur. In between, Val and Sinclair have to kind of move to the side. It falls down in between the two ropes, and there's just a figure kind of just caught, just wrapped up in thorns, and just dook, 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 on the cobblestone. Water splashing around him. It doesn't look like he's having a good time.
Good. And that's going to be my turn.
Okay.
I don't think I can. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure that where the is the rope that's connected to us, is it anywhere near me? Can I reach it?
No, it's in the back section of
Back haunches.
Back haunches.
Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right.
My turn.
Your turn.
My turn.
Close.
I'm gonna cut, or I'm not gonna go for the rope. I'm gonna go for the arrow. It's just an arrow stuck in there.
It's like a big, heavy crossbow bolt.
Could I kick through one of those?
You can certainly try.
You mean like and
Certainly
snap it?
try. You think it'd be? It's well, yeah. I was
It's
picturing
like
in
a
my
shaft. You know, it's like a dowel.
Sure. Okay. It's a
It's
bit
shaft
right.
in the
Right.
thing.
Right.
You could probably cut through it with
slice
your
it?
sword.
Yeah.
Like a broom handle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna cut the rope with my sword.
Okay.
So I'm gonna attack a rope. Well, I guess I move over to it and I attack the rope. It's a 9 plus 8. Does 17 hit a rope?
Yeah,
Stretched
17
taut.
hits the rope.
Okay. Should I smite this rope? Plus
Surely it's not necessary.
7 damage to the rope.
I call upon you, gods.
Yeah.
7 damage to the rope.
Uh-huh. How's that rope looking?
Let's see. Rope.
It's gonna be like 20 HP on the rope.
5e. Jumping rope. 2 hit points as you
great.
blast through this rope. The rope, I'm guessing the one with the guy on it.
Whoever's closest, if 2 guys are going across, I'm not keeping track.
Yeah, only one guy's
Whichever one
going
had the guy
across.
on it.
He's gonna make a dexterity saving throw. He catches onto the side of the dinosaur.
How far down is he?
He's hanging onto the tail. I'll say that in my mind, you kind of are. It's hard. You're kind of in that position, I guess.
Right, there's a map. I haven't looked at the map in like 20 minutes. It's a new map. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna go for the other rope and see if I can untether us and just blast off.
Okay.
Or at least use my second attack for that.
Whip the sword around. Slice down at the other one.
It's a 9 again, so 17.
Hits.
Come on. I think I hit it, kill it with my modifier. It's 6 damage this time. Rolled a 1 that time.
Slice.
I slice it, and we become untethered.
Untethered. All of a sudden, Goblin ate my baby, just starts to run forward with a champion's dash towards the end. Okay.
And I'll bonus action
Uh-huh.
to dash, and I'm gonna like do like a lap around the platform with my hands up in the air, like getting the crowd going wild, and then I'm gonna try to get eyes on the rogue and just keep eyes on him.
Okay. Val, is it your turn? Or did
Are we going another round?
Oh no, you already went first. Okay. Sorry,
Yeah.
It is the rogue's turn. As the rogue is going to, as you guys near the finish line, is going to disengage as a bonus action and then attempt to run to the front of the dinosaur.
Son of a bitch.
It's gonna make an acrobatics check. I'm gonna say of 15. Because it's going to be pretty difficult. It's going to be a +7 to this.
Hell yeah. That's what I got, baby.
As you guys are riding in towards the end, the rogue disengages, runs around you guys, and then leaps off the front of the dinosaur as you guys are about to cross the finish line, and passes through the line, tumbles on the ground as Goblins Ate My Baby just crushes over him. He's going to take a lot of damage.
Does he win doing that?
Wait a minute, though. That can't be how that works.
I could have done that on my turn.
Crowd is as confused. Everyone, the DM is as confused as all of you right now.
Yeah. He's in a pickle. So
yeah,
he's on the street. He's on the street running under the dinosaur. Or he's on the dinosaur.
He
He's
jumped up
prone
in front
around,
of
probably.
the dinosaur as you guys were, you know, like if there was a photo finish, it is just a guy flying through the air with a
Mhm.
dinosaur right behind him, and you guys just kind of confused looking at him. And the crowd goes wild with you know, just excitement and outrage and confusion, and there's cheering and boos, and you guys stumble across the finish line, and you just hear Ron Abuelo on the phone. Well, it looks like Goblins Ate My Baby came in as the first dinosaur, I guess, but we've never seen anything like this, have we? All right, wow, incredible. We're gonna have to go to the judges for a good review of what happened here. But right now we're gonna put the festivities on hold as we try to figure out what has happened here at the end of the race, and of course what has happened to the bridge. Boats coming in. I might have to get out there and check it out myself. It's a crazy race, crazy situation. Welcome to the Golden Run, everyone! And the crowd goes wild. There's medics, people bringing people in. There's dinosaur wranglers out there trying to control loose dinosaurs right now. And there seems to be really official looking judges who have done the inspection and signed these dinosaurs up that are coming out with clipboards and conversing with one another, and very stern looks, going through papers on the clipboards about rules and regulations that aren't necessarily met or required. And there's a lot of confusion at the end of the first race.
Can we go
We should
over to the
go-
refs?
We should.
Yeah,
we should-
absolutely.
We should try to collect our winnings before they make the right ruling. Yeah, what do the refs say?
I don't know if it works like that. They're still debating.
You know,
Yeah.
you get over there and
I mean, it is a dinosaur race, you know.
exactly. It is a
Exactly.
dinosaur race that this is a part of. Yes, but the rules say that the first person to cross the finish line is the first one to cross the finish line is the winner of the Golden Run. Doesn't
Yeah, but
say.
I could have did that before that guy did that.
Okay, okay.
Obviously, they mean
The
the
judges
first
are ruling
dino.
here. We're going over the
Sorry,
rules.
sorry.
It is. We're in the spirit of the run. Yes, you are correct. It is a dinosaur run.
Mhm.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Can I help him?
Can I help?
got-
Yeah, can we help?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all help me, and I'll roll with advantage.
Double advantage.
Hang on, fell off the computer. Okay, it's an 18.
Okay. I think if we're going off the spirit of what the Golden Run is, historically has always been a dinosaur race. We've never had a situation like this before, and I don't know what the bookies will say, but according to us, the winner of the dinosaur race is Goblins Ate My Baby. Is
That's
that
the right
agreed
choice.
upon?
That's
Yes,
agreed.
yes. The winner of the
Absolute.
dinosaur race at the Golden Run is Goblins Ate My Baby. However, technically, the first person to have crossed the finish line was that asshole.
Right.
Yes, technically, yes, he was.
Was that his dino that got second place?
He would, yes, his dinosaur got second place. That is true. Yes.
But he still moves on. But he wasn't first.
He was not first. No. You won the first place of the dinosaur
Right.
race.
You don't want to set a precedent where dino riders are jumping off the front at the last
It
second.
turns into a foot race
It
at the
is
last minute.
exciting, though.
You the
And
tabaxi monks going crazy.
I will say, though, that if anyone, if any bookie has made a specific bet stating first person to cross, that we should honor that and support that. because the wording is very specific in these situations.
I bet there's great odds on that one.
It's an incredible opportunity that we have here. Who knows? It's a new style of plane, possibly. But as it stands now, congratulations. Goblins Ate My Baby. You have won the race. Bravo, everyone. Bravo. And, all right, I'm just getting word from over here into the conversation that's happening down there on the ground. It appears that the judges have decided Goblins Ate My Baby has won the dinosaur race. Hey! However, if there's any bookies out there with any confusion on this, you might want to check the wording of your bets, because the first person to cross the finish line was that asshole down there. All right.
Yeah, what's that guy looking like? Because I assume he got trampled by us.
Crushed.
Yeah, he is. He was a very handsome.
He's gonna need a
figure,
long
kind
rest.
of medium blonde hair, with a short beard. He seemed to be wearing a very fanciful cloak of kind of bronze with green undertones, kind of darker green. He had a hood kind of pulled up at one point, but now he is crushed and being pulled away on a stretcher with just a hand in the air.
There's
You know what? Hey, good for him. You know, I mean, he earned it. We can't deny that.
What's the chance?
well, I hope he makes
Right,
some money.
well, Goblins Ate My Baby. You better rest up, because hey, we got another race possibly happening tonight. There will be possibly a slight delay as we figure out what to do with that giant boat that's in the way of the race. But our judges or staff for the Golden Run are checking out the situation, clearing it, and we'll get back to you on when the next race will be. All right, everyone.
We got to go back to the ship like right now.
Mm-hmm.
We all jump back on
Well,
Miwo and just
We're all just
sprint
like,
out of the
"Woo,
Coliseum.
yeah,
over there.
It's difficult to sprint out because everybody
right.
is around you guys and is trying to take selfies with you guys, take photos. You see people, caricature drawings are being made. People are like, you see vendors trying to sell dinosaurs, little doll dinosaurs in the shape of your dinosaur, kind of crude shapes of it right now. People are get you, people are just street vendors and crowds of people, children are around you guys. I need you guys to make a man, what would this be? Trying to maneuver through a crowd quickly but not dangerously, unless you wanted to go dangerously.
Could
We wouldn't
I?
want to crush anybody.
Well, we don't want to, squish anyone. But could I like shocking grasp into the air and just like shoot sparks to like kind of scare people away a few feet?
Yeah. Okay. Roll an intimidation check.
Oh.
I'll help.
How do you help the intimidation?
Fuck out the way! I'm on the front of the dino like, move! We got money to get.
12. Oh no, but you're helping?
Yeah.
I am helping.
Oh, still 12.
False.
Not very intimidating.
You hear a couple of people, boo! Hey, don't be an asshole. You see people kind of like slowly moving out of your way. It's getting to a time crunch. Things seem to not be happening as fast as you'd like them to happen.
Can we get to the water? No, we're not anywhere. Are we anywhere near the water?
No, you're not anywhere near the water. You are. I'll show you on the map real quick. You guys are down and near the gates of, kind of down here in this section of the old city.
Oh,
Trying to get back. Now you can kind of cut through the areas over here and try to get to the woods on the outside of the city if you'd like. But
I think as long as we get out of this crowd in time for Miwo to turn back into
Yeah. Is that
About there.
field where we were practicing the other day, or is that the route we took
Yeah.
to get there?
You were practicing kind of over in this section. You'd have to pass through the Malar's Throat area. There's a few
But this
bridges
is
that go over top and everything, though.
is this the route that we took this morning or before the race?
The
Because
route,
I think we said we transformed right outside
yeah,
of
you
the
were
old city.
up in this area where the arrow is.
Okay.
Because in my head, the trail to go out to Newcraft goes out that way, and
That
that's
way,
the kind
okay.
of direction you guys went.
Right.
So
Hmm.
you go ahead and go ahead and try to make a stealth check now. The DC is pretty high
Is it
for
group
Miwo.
stealthy?
I'm gonna say go ahead and make the dinosaur roll stealth. But you guys can assist it so it can roll with advantage, but it has to beat a DC of 17 to stay hidden.
I'm pretty sure that's a fail. I think he does not add anything. You roll a 14.
I'll say as you get outside of the city limits, there's still a small crowd, people congratulating you, and you guys turn the corner. And as you turn the corner, there's not a ton of people around. I say there might be maybe a handful, who knows, but Miwo transforms back into his form, his normal form.
Because the time was up.
I
Yeah.
thought that what you were trying to do was the limit of the spell was coming to an end because it's 1 hour, correct?
Oh yeah. Well, how about if I knew that it was like about to end? Like, can I cast something?
Oh yeah, sure. What?
That's what we've been doing this whole time.
Darkness.
Darkness.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Okay, that saves it then. Darkness appears,
and then
you
just
get
in the
down,
middle of
a couple of people are shocked and oh.
and then in the middle of the darkness, I just drop it.
Okay, drop it, and you guys now make a group stealth check to get out of the darkness, out of the city. And if you want to roll for Miwo,
15.
I think I passed, but Miwo did not.
okay.
8.
But nobody knows who Miwo is, so it's not like they'd be like looking for him. It's not like they know
Yeah.
he's the guy from the winning team.
Yeah, exactly. So you guys, the shroud of darkness appears around one of the alleyways. A couple of people are like, whoa, what happened? And you guys just run out the other side of the darkness. The sunlight hits your eyes, and you run up to the hill through the grass, the tall grass, and just start climbing a trail to get outside of town and run towards these trees.
We grab all the harnesses too.
Yeah. You guys are just carrying
Just
it.
come out, yeah.
Miwo's just like wearing it like a big backpack, like he's trying to carry a mattress on his back.
Mhm.
Oh, I don't know if I can carry this thing up here. Oh,
Okay, great.
That was fun.
That was great. You did great, mate. Yeah, that was
That was
great.
incredible.
That was great. Okay.
We won the first match. Now we go second. We go third. We go make it the whole thing.
I like where your head's at. Well, I did it. Do you need to?
Doll, are you okay?
That's fine.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I thought it was an excellent race. Everybody did a great job. I thought it was a lot of excellent teamwork all around, really. Miwo, having never been a dinosaur before, I thought you performed
I
admirably.
must say, I very much like being dinosaur. It is, after being Miwo Borshkovich, it is my second favorite being.
It suits you.
Yeah, sorry I had to stab you a couple times there, mate.
That I am not fan of, and I will stab you later. because
That's
of
fine.
this.
I understand.
What the hell was that? That shit just, I had no on it.
That was it.
There was a big ship. I don't remember. I was dinosaur, right? I was just panic mode the whole time. It was exciting. It was simple. I just run fast. I love it.
Yeah.
But I remember
mate.
ship. What happened?
Am I
And then
crazy?
it looked
Or was
like
there
it-
no one on there?
Yeah, and it looked like it was just sort of barreling into the harbor at great risk to, the ship itself and certainly the bridge. I can only imagine something happened on deck. You don't think it had anything to do with the beast?
It
Do you?
absolutely has to have something to do with that guy. Meanwhile, that's the boat that you and the deer snuck up on, mate. You remember that?
I remember this boat. Yes. Oh, the machine. He was called. He
That's
was.
right.
Oh,
He
machine.
was wild like this one.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Sinclair. He was like Sinclair, but with shiny parts, like Naughty. He was Naughty Sinclair.
Yeah,
That's where you saw the cyborg otter.
Boots PI. Well, Miwo saw it, but Boots PI was calling them things mechanimals. Mechanimals. He was workshopping the word, but I think it's okay. Like
Right, yeah.
mechanical animals. If you didn't pick up on that,
Right, no, I got it.
mechanimals.
Right.
You get it?
He was
It
on
is.
that
It is really bad pun. I am master of puns. It is not very good.
Well, think that maybe
This
work about some
this
food about
thing
it.
was called machine, right? We go on. We sneak on to Judgment. We big boat. I am disguised, and we are with our old friend Nadir. May she, rest in peace.
God's rest.
We go on to boat, and we have to carry a box down, a big heavy box, not heavy for me, but heavy for Nadir, so I take most of the weight. I go down. Nadir is with me. We have ourselves disguised as kingdom people. We take box down, and all of a sudden, this weird new craft guy, he closed doors. He says, "Hey, I need help. The machine needs to be fed." Right? And if if it is angry, well, a good thing you are here, right? This is not good for Miwo Borshkovich or Nadir. And so we are in this room, and we open the box, and well, we have to be quite kind. But this cyborg otter comes out. He kills everyone. We cast silence in the area so nobody can hear. And Nadir and Miwa, we just get out of there, right? And last thing we see is just machine just silently killing this person, just screaming at top of the, but we cast silence so we don't hear it. But he seemed to be very upset, but we didn't stay long enough to ask him his true feelings. So I don't want to assume.
This was back in Theed?
Right.
Yes.
So he's been on it for the fucking 3-month journey it takes?
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah.
Or 3 weeks, was it? How long does it take to
I
sail?
think it was like 2 months or something like. I think it was 2 months or so.
Yes,
I don't know. We'll ask the captain maybe.
From
You're wrong,
Theed to Cobus?
Yes.
Gods, and
So-
It is something else, but
Likely it's the mechanimal, but he's either on board by himself, on board with other such stuff like him, or he bailed and
the professor said, "Beware, he is the future of warfare."
right. That's Newcraft for you.
I did not like Professor. I did not mourn him. I made quiche that night. I remember.
grief quiche.
Grief quiche. This is
Well,
nice.
it definitely seems like something that we'll need to investigate later, but I think now we would do well to rest ahead of the race tonight.
God,
So
so we
the
got to do
plan
that
is
all
the
again?
The plan is we go rest at the ship, and then we do the next race. I don't know, maybe take a sit down for like 8 hours, something like that.
Yes.
Eat some food, hang out, chill, that kind of thing. Then we go hit the next race. If we win, hooray,
Then we go.
la-ti-da. If not, we still collect winnings from the first race. What are we supposed to get paid? What was the odds on us? Because I know
For this
all I remember is
one?
I bet 50 gold on us to win that first one.
Yeah, I think as far as I know, that's the only thing that we stand to earn from the first race. But it was 2-1.
2-1.
That sounds right.
Well, this is good. Yes, they always say the first time is the hardest. Then you learn and you go in, prepare for the second one. We know now we have strategy. I
Right.
think we're going to do very well. And the gold bands on Miwo's arms start to glow. I'm very excited about the next part because I think we have really nailed down what we're going to do. And I don't foresee any real problems. I mean,
What?
the ship coming in was probably the worst thing that could happen, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Hey, what's
And
that
they
thing?
get,
What's going on there?
oh no. Oh no.
What's wrong, mate?
I'll see you guys later. I have to go to work. And
What? No, mate, call in.
Miwo disappears, and a little gold coin with a hole in the middle, falls down on the ground, just right into the grass.
Shit.
Excuse me.
I'll pick it up.
What the hell? Is this his
I think,
curse?
don't-
His
yeah,
thing?
I think
We've
so.
seen this happen before, right?
Yeah,
Well,
you've
y'all-
seen it happen maybe once or
Yeah.
twice.
Hadal saw it happen. Val saw it. Val saw him come back.
I saw him come back.
on the bus or whatever. I'll just hand the thing to Hadal. Like, hey, here.
Yeah, don't be alarmed. I think I'm not exactly sure of the terms, but it seems as if he's somehow maybe employed by the Pirate King, and sometimes he's called away for, I don't know if it's like a catering gig or what, but I mean he'll be back at some point. It's nothing to worry about, really.
It's not so much employed. It's slavery. He's like
I don't
It does
think
seem
he
a bit.
chooses.
slave
It
some
does
of the
seem a bit,
time.
yeah, not totally optional.
This is where he was before he came back on the bus.
Was that the same day? Was he only gone like a couple of hours? Hadal, was that the same day you went to the bank and then we went to? Okay,
I have no
thought-
idea.
yeah, it was
but
a couple
early.
sessions, I think.
Yeah, I think it was around the same day or overnight or something at least.
Well, that's not good. Should we?
How often does he come back?
Well, we just need somebody else strong who we can turn into a dinosaur. So maybe like
I mean,
maybe Jimmy Allright, or maybe what's your pal, the smell blind fella?
I don't
Maybe the captain.
Goblin-
Maybe the captain wants to.
Agatha.
Agathor. That's right.
Oh, I mean, maybe we could do it with Naughty. I've never tried casting
Whoa.
on a.
Whoa.
construct.
Is not he strong,
don't-
right?
Yeah, he's
I mean,
Right.
he really doesn't need to be strong because I'll turn him into something strong.
turn him into something else. Does that
Well, I
even
mean,
work on?
Is he a creature?
I mean, he's
We could
A
try it. We could try
warforged.
it.
he's
You
not
can do
just
that
a
twice, right? Adal?
construct.
If it like don't work on Naughty, then we put it on.
Yeah, that's right. As far as I know,
Yeah.
it does need to be a creature, but I don't know if that Naughty would count.
Does not he count as a creature? I mean, he's
I know how you guys were kind of flavoring it, but like formally,
know.
he's a warforged, right?
That'd be construct, but I don't know if a construct
he's,
is a.
he's
is a
normally
creature.
a
He is a
construct,
construct.
Let's give it a goog.
not a creature.
Naughty is by Roxana's design, not awaken. Yeah.
This says construct is a creature type in Dungeons and Dragons. That doesn't help us, huh?
Yeah, because it has to be on a
A
creature.
construct.
Yeah.
It's a construct.
Like if it was a golem, right? A golem's a construct, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you polymorph
you
a
could.
construct?
I mean, if it's a creature, then yeah. All the spell says is
Unless
to be a creature.
they have a trait that makes them immune to something like
Okay.
that. Right,
There you
yeah,
go.
So naughty will work. Cool.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
Doesn't
well,
matter.
I mean, if you turn, the thing about Naughty is he doesn't act on his own. If you polymorphed him, would that change that mechanic?
He would keep his intelligence. So what's his intelligence? Because it may go up.
I don't think he keeps
He
his
wouldn't.
intelligence. I think he keeps kind of
No.
his.
He gets the dino
I mean, if we're
intelligence.
just
is what
we're
I
just
mean.
talking about like mechanically, like don't you move your thing like on your turn?
I Naughty, if I don't tell him to do anything, all he does is
Defend you, right?
dodge is the only thing he can do on his action. It can move and use its reaction on its own, but the only action it can take, unless I command him specifically to do something else, is dodge.
I mean, that's basically
Just
exactly
really
how
dodgy.
the mount is working.
Yeah.
Is it an action for you to tell it to dash?
It's a bonus
Or
action.
bonus action?
So it would almost be like it would retain its instinct, right? Like Miwa knew you guys were its friends and it knew what the objective was. Even though he was a dinosaur, he didn't retain his intellect or his wisdom. I would say that Naughty would retain his instinct to either dodge or protect Val.
Val's got to drive.
Oh, but it would still be animal handling.
I mean, if
Would it?
if like there's some sort of like mechanical reason why it's gonna suck to use Naughty, then we can just use a crew member.
yeah,
Yeah.
I kind
Yeah,
of
it might
like
be better to use a crew member.
another time though. We'll definitely try this. I'm curious.
But you know, you only play D&D once, so if you want to,
Turn the
you want to
robot
use
into a
Naughty, we'll
dinosaur.
make it work. It's cooler story wise.
When is the third race? And is the third race the last race?
Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah,
the
third
big one.
race is the last race in a few days.
In a few days. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think the captain will be dying for it, but maybe Jimmy Allright will like to run again.
Yeah, he would have four limbs again.
That's an easy sell.
We also, maybe at the end of the race, we just just fucking book it. If we win, just like get out of there like much quicker before the crowd goes nuts.
Don't even wait for the celebration of the final one.
Oh wait, yeah, it's
I don't know
he's
if we
still
can.
gonna unpolymorph soon after the race, right? Do we have to pay another expedited, or are they still gonna investigate our dino when we get there?
They'll probably do a quick search on it again.
Do we have to pay for that
No,
again?
No, you don't have to pay for that again.
Just the one time. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
How much time did the race take?
I'd say that the race probably all the way, the run around the city probably took around, like half an hour.
Okay, so we had
Getting there,
like
getting
15
through
minutes
the crowd,
left on
yeah.
the polymorph.
That darkness combo was good though. Maybe you cast the darkness again, and that'll break the concentration on the polymorph, and then you just like hang on to whoever transform it and just polymorph them again. Then the darkness goes away, and there's just a dino there,
Yeah, that's definitely a possibility.
and that give us another hour.
Oh, sure. Well, for the final day, because you can only do that one more time today, right?
Right, but we're about to rest.
Yeah, that's why we're taking it easy. I'm on a ham. I've been on a hammock.
Oh, sure. Yeah, we're on the ship.
While we're chatting.
Yeah, it's like kind of
Yeah. I love
Val lights a cigarette with shocking breath.
yeah. Corncob bong comes out.
Sparks.
Corncob bong. Cool.
Oh.
Yeah, so you guys just start taking a long rest in the middle of the day. Trying to take 8 hours again immediately after a race. It was exhausting, so it is easier than you think to take that race again or take that rest, and you guys take the next 8 hours to yourself. You wake up and you probably have an hour and a half before actual race time.
Successful long rest.
Yeah,
It's
I would say
successful.
it serves as a long rest.
Hell yeah. Okay. All right. Is
Sinclair,
anybody? Oh,
maybe you could borrow a crossbow from the ship's armory for this next round, if that's
yeah,
something you're interested in.
yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna fashion like a little like hook on the back of it, so I can just like hook it to a loop or something, so it kind of just like hangs there, like a carabiner situation.
Do we need to convince Jimmy all right to
We need to convince someone for
be
sure.
a dinosaur?
I'm thinking that maybe just, I mean, I know that we'll be polymorphing and all, but I think maybe Agathor, who doesn't, already have sort of like a movement impediment, might make a little more sense.
Well, he already.
You're heartless, mate.
You don't think Jimmy remembers how to walk?
No,
He
it's
puts
just I
on
feel like
he
I don't know.
puts on the arm
Maybe
and the leg when shit goes
she's thinking
sour. I
like
mean,
before the race, we need to kind of move quickly. After the race, we need to kind of move quickly. It just seems
yeah.
like we don't need to
Yeah,
impede
fine.
ourselves.
Oh, and then what? Agathor, he can smell as the dinosaur, so it's kind of the same thing happening for both of them.
Oh,
That's-
sure. Now, there you go.
So yeah, it's kind of making someone else's dreams come true as
We'll
well.
make sure to
Absolutely.
walk
And it'll
past,
probably smell better really than any of us. Well, except for you perhaps, but certainly better than I can.
Yeah, do dinosaurs smell well?
They got nose holes.
Oh sure,
But
yeah.
they're
no,
like
they smell
lizards. Do they
very
smell
well.
with their tongue?
You remember one of the side effects of Agathor being smell blind is that he himself is a smelly roommate to have.
So
That
is
could
this
that could
dinosaur
translate
person
to
gonna
a
stink?
pretty smelly dino. Yeah, that could be good though. If we're in the
We
lead,
could also
got a stink
get
cloud.
one of the other numerous crew people that we don't know the names of. Maybe that would make sense. I don't know.
Oh,
And
pick the
don't have some
fastest,
sort of
most
condition we need to
stable,
around.
sharp-witted.
Is anyone else? What? I was going to say we could do like Koa.
Oh, I mean, no one would know.
No one really knows Koa. We could have him in that cloak.
Except, I mean, it's just like before and after the race. It still seems like it'd be a bit more risky than necessary. Anyway,
Yeah,
I don't
absolutely.
think
That's a terrible idea.
iron out which of the NPCs we're going to use at this particular moment, unless we're going to the race right now.
Oh, you've got an hour.
You have more than an hour. Marana Darkai comes down. With the judgment coming into town, the race has been postponed for the moment. There is talk about it happening later tonight, maybe around midnight.
Oh, well, that's good.
But the judgment in town brings a whole mess of problems as well. Already tensions are getting tight. A kingdom ship has come into town. They have found nothing but dead bodies on this ship. Hundreds, they haven't been able to count them all. But for now, the ship is being quarantined. And strangely, at the same time, it has been made part of the course. So you will have to encounter the, you'll have to make the jump again.
Fast.
Oh, I just stayed there.
You'd think it'd be an important crime scene. They're like, nah, golden run, baby.
Gotta jump it.
Dinosaurs raining onto this.
Push it
People,
back. You gotta
crime
jump
scene.
it.
The people spoke, and the jump
They
is
loved
it was a very exciting part of the race. So
Yeah.
it might make for a good opportunity to get onto the judgment if there's anything that we have to do in the moment. I don't believe that there is, but it is an opportunity. But you have more time, so.
Well, I know, Sinclair, you were intending on meeting with Queen Mariah tonight. If there was an opportunity, isn't that all right?
Yeah.
Check out the airship docks.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, let's do that.
Seems
So
as
we
though you
got,
have
like-
about 4 extra hours that you're planning on. Congratulations, by the way. What an exciting race.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, Captain. You didn't happen to bet on us for this first round, did you?
I did make a bet, yes.
Against or for?
Did you win? Yeah. How much did you win?
You know, it evened out by the end of the night. I made a
Both?
few bets. Yeah, I made a few bets, and you know, things happened. So
Well, hey.
no, I'm kidding. I made a slight bit of money on you guys just for fun. You're part of my crew. Of course, I'm going to bet on you. I got 100 gold out of it. I should have put more. I should have had more faith in you. I am ashamed to admit I should have put the rising sun on the line.
Well, that would
Actually,
be
no,
having
I
a
love
ship.
to hear.
That is how much I
How much
trust you.
faith?
All right, now
But
I know
not
she's lying.
actually, because I won't actually do that, but it is a gesture.
Of course, yeah. Well, now,
Simple.
think about this now. Miwo, he got called off again by the Pirate King. So, would you want to be our dinosaur for this next race by chance?
No, not at all.
No, okay.
Nobody. Listen, the last time that 3 people rode me at one time, I'm not going to talk about it. Just kidding. No,
Okay.
we are not going to turn me into a dinosaur. I don't have any interest in this. No. Just came down to say congratulations, give you all a thumbs up. You made me proud, and I hope that you keep winning. Because if you keep winning, that's good for you. This is all your money. Don't while you are on land, you are Team Goblins Ate My Baby. All right? And
Yeah.
so when you are working for the boat, we divide, but I want you guys to prosper. I want you all to win the whole damn thing. And then maybe we'll talk about extra ships and making the fleet together or something interesting like that, huh?
Goblins ate my armada.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, workshop. Well, speaking of jobs for the whole crew, does anyone want to get a drink about what happens next with Koa and Lono?
I wouldn't mind that.
I was
We
planning
might
on
as
talking
well.
to you guys
At least a
later tonight
conversation.
about this, yeah.
Do you have an opinion about it, Captain?
After talking to Joe Bob, I trust him less than I ever have. I don't detect a lie in him. I do believe that he wants to keep his son safe. I believe that I don't know his intentions much. I've been thinking more and more about the job opportunity, and I think that we could possibly bring Koa in and then say, we are going to go find your son. And that gives us an opportunity to leave town. But the price of anything you ask will loom over my head. And I think I might lose sleep over that idea. I don't know if he's true or not, but it was definitely the correct thing to say to me.
Right.
Which is why I do not trust him, because I think he could read me like a book. He knew. Anyway, it's upsetting to me.
Well,
I'm trying to think about it, but I think if worse comes to worse, we bring Koa in. I don't know. I wanted to hear what you had to say. I'm glad that we have a little bit of extra time before the race. We can also talk about it in the morning. If you have other things to do, you are champions. You deserve to go out and have fun. I don't want it always to be all business on this ship. I want you guys to enjoy this as well.
Well, this ain't business. This is more personal at this point. But look, I liked everything he said as well. He made me feel very, very reassured with everything, which gave me a bit of pause as well. But
Suspiciously so.
I think bringing Koa in, he's a politician and he's a damn good one, as you can see. But if I think the best case, the easiest out we got is to bring in Koa, take the job, and hit the road or hit the seas, you know.
I have not talked
Agree.
to Lono about this yet either. I've been
We've
keeping it
already
close to
done
the
the
chest.
job. Why not get the bounty you originally had for Koa, and oh, by the way, without you even saying so, we went and got Lono as well. So pay up double.
Then we give
They
them
want
both
to be
over.
together.
See, that's the thing, but that's a thing that I see. I don't know, man. I don't know, because like there's also, I mean, Lono doesn't want to be there. You know, I can't just give a guy over who doesn't want to be somewhere when I don't have to. You know, I
Well,
could,
we might as well-
I'd lose sleep over that shit. You know, Captain.
We might as well talk to them about it.
I mean, if that is an option, it certainly is an option, but not without them giving the okay. You
You're gonna
know.
say.
Hey, Lono. Hey,
Well,
Koa, what do you
we
think?
could... Also, Koa, do you want to be a dinosaur?
We've been listening the whole time, man.
Yeah,
And it's pretty wild what you guys are saying down here, right? Yeah, man. I would love to be a dinosaur.
I knew
I
you
did not
would.
listen to anything else that happened. What's
Well.
going on?
We met your dad, Lono, and he's got a silver tongue, as you know, and he made us some compelling promises and stuff like that. But
It turns out that he was the one who hired us to find Koa.
And what did he want with Koa then?
To
Well, what he
find
said
you.
is that he wanted to hire Koa to find you, and that if we bring Koa to him, then he would hire Koa and potentially us as well to find you.
Whoa, mission accomplished.
kinda.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
right. And so I'm of a mind to bring him Koa, have him hire Koa, hire us, and if you want, we could then say we found you here in Kobus or whatever. Or
Just
if
a
you
day
don't
later
want to,
or something.
I guess the thing is, despite the many things that he said to us, I think we're still a little bit untrusting of his motivations. And he did mention something to the effect of you being a great asset. And so to that effect, it seems like maybe his motivations are not entirely altruistic. And so I think I'm of a mind that we would not take you to him unless that's something that you want. That instead we would let him sort of hire us, sort of complete our contract regarding Koa, and then, leave town, leave Kobus here in a few days.
Disappear.
Whoa, I finally get to meet your family. That's pretty cool.
Well,
First
eventually.
of all, First of all, you are my family, Koa. You've already met yourself. Second of all, how did he even know about Koa? He's never met him before.
He said he had an
informant.
inside man at the community.
Did he mention who it might be?
He did not. I think I asked, but he got to rambling.
I think it was the leader of the community.
Whoa. The leader was working for your father. Maybe. Yeah, that means that whatever piece I thought I found wasn't real, right? Just constructed. Just a prettier cage, right?
I think all that
Whoa.
matters is that you found peace. I don't think the conditions really matter, whether it was real or constructed. I mean, the piece you found was real.
He did promise that you and Koa would have what sounded like a completely constructed, peaceful place where y'all would sort of just reside somewhere secluded and hidden with, I suspect guards around a perimeter of some sort. But he painted a really, really nice picture, and I believed every word, but he's also a politician, so.
Yeah, he's full of that shit, right? I mean, all that happy shit about making this world great and finding your place in it.
And we wanted to ask you, Lono. I mean, certainly he seemed, I don't know, trustworthy enough when we spoke with him. But like, do you trust him? We don't know his character as you do.
Yeah, my father, he's full of surprises, right? You think he lets you walk out of the house and go find yourself and everything, and turns out that he's just been building up the world around you the whole time. And whatever you were
I mean,
looking for.
it may not be quite as much as all that. I mean, it could just be that he had someone there keeping an eye on you. It's not like none of your experiences there were real.
Yeah, I mean, what we feel is real. I'm not part of your father's plan. I don't know anything about this, but I know what we have is real. I know what we've been through is real.
What we all been
Yeah.
through, mate.
I don't know if you'll
Yeah,
find
you're right.
anywhere safer. If he had eyes on you even then, I don't think that's something you just easily escape. Might as well be as protected as you can right at the source.
So my father doesn't know that I'm here right now. He told
As-
you that he thinks that I'm
Missing.
missing and that Koa is hopefully here to find me wherever I might be.
That's what he said.
How does
Yeah,
that check out?
I worry that he already knows where I'm at right now.
He does seem to know that Koa's with us, but we don't think that he knows that you're here.
Oh,
Well,
my father's full of surprises, right? Maybe he doesn't. I don't know.
And why go to all the trouble of getting Koa if he doesn't? For what
Yeah.
other reason might he need him?
I don't know.
Well,
My father confuses me as well, but I do know this, that he's got aspirations of the highest kind. He may talk a big game about commonwealth and freedom and all that, but he has put himself in a position of power, a position that he used to think he deserved, he was born into. And he might not think that he's deserves it because of how he was born, but he still eyes the seat.
another bit of good news though. The Judgment rolled in. That's the boat you were supposed to
And
be
you're
on,
not on it.
and everybody on board was ripped to pieces. So whoever was trying to get you
Great news.
likely thinks you're dead. So there's that too.
Whoa. We could fake your death.
It's already been faked, mate. I guarantee you there's a couple heads in there with no face at all. And that could just be you, you know?
Yeah, they had the manifest if you're supposed to be on it. But you never showed.
That's an interesting idea, but
I
seems
can't
like an opportunity.
imagine something so simple would work. I mean, a close associate of what the heck is his name again? What's
No,
Lono's?
I've got it. We tell Boots PI that Lono, son of Joe Ball, was killed on the Judgment on the way over here. It'll get spread around like wildfire.
It's just what I'm trying to say is that a close associate of Joe Ball is a very powerful wizard. It seems unlikely that we could fool them for very long with something as simple as faking his death. I mean, there's simple magics to verify that Lono still exists somewhere else.
Why ain't they already used it when they're trying to find him?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's weird. He has the means. He clearly has the means to find you if he really wanted. Why go through all this trouble?
I don't know. Maybe it's to draw me closer in some way.
Lono, I'm
did-
not asking you to decide, with finality right now, but at this moment, do you feel like you're inclined to trust your father and go with him, or would you prefer to stay on your own, stay free? I mean, you're welcome to come with us as long as you want, and we even considered the idea of taking you maybe to with us to Mulahara. Perhaps you could hide there, or hiding you. Where do we say? Oh, perhaps with Queen Mariah. Even perhaps she would, be willing to harbor you in Alkahari.
Oh, yeah.
We'd have to explain a thing or two to her. I think last probably has got word or something, maybe that I'm involved with her daughter's death in some way. So there'd be a hard conversation to have for sure. I appreciate you giving me time to think about it. I'll take you up on that part right there. I want to do right by y'all too, and I'm sure that he promised you a pretty penny or two to find me. My main priority is keeping Koa safe, and I know my father, and he ain't out to hurt me. I know that much. He ain't gonna torture me or Koa or kill Koa in any way. I know that he's not that type of player in the game. He's cutthroat in other ways. But I think my father believes me to be his heir, take over his seat. And I think he wants to make sure that seat is the highest seat in the country.
He did say he was trying to build a world that you would want to be a part of. Has he ever said anything like that before?
Yeah, he's talked about peace and war and why, you know, we have these just causes that we fight for the freedom of the people. But he's talked about how the people need a leader to make decisions for them, benevolent, one that is inherited with respect. And when they don't have that, the people become lost, you know. He's very much of the mindset that, you know, you need a strong man in a high position to tell everyone what to do, to make the hard calls, right? And I think that he'd like me to be that person one day. I don't want to.
Well, look, mate. Let's go cruise around them Thousand Islands for a while. Make up your mind one way or another. Think about it, because I'm one to think that like somebody with that kind of power, if somebody's gonna have that kind of power, it might as well be the guy that didn't want it in the first place.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, think about that, I guess. But
Yeah, I guess we could just take a cruise in the islands. I can't promise that I won't jump ship one day and just go hide, but I like y'all. I don't want to do wrong by you, and I don't want a target on your backs. I don't want y'all to be running for the rest of your lives, always wondering who's hunting you, what's behind every shadow. I think it'd be easier for y'all just to get it done and over with.
Well, it
sure
would
my
be, but
father has
we
some.
don't.
Turn you both in.
I'm sure my father has some nice island that he'll put us on, and maybe who knows, you'll cruise by one day and we can hang out again and go surfing or something like that.
that
I
actually
think
sounds
right
pretty
now,
good.
we want to do whatever it is that you want. If you trust him and you're willing to go with him, then we'll certainly, let you do that. Of course, you're free to go as you please.
I think with the Judgment rolling in, I think there's going to be a lot of pieces on the board moving around pretty quick. I think we're going to be looking at a whole new situation here soon.
Perhaps ahead of the race, maybe we ought to go down there and sort of investigate a little bit.
See what people are saying.
Take a peek.
At the least, maybe see if there's any sign of the machine.
If people are just destroyed on the Judgment, that's a kingdom ship. That's attack against the government. Who did it? Who are they gonna put the blame on?
Newcraft.
Well,
That's who needs
who
the
was
blame.
funding Newcraft to make those things? I think it was
I think it was the
Commonwealth.
Commonwealth. Yeah.
Oh, this is about to blow up. I don't know if we have time to think about it. Lono, I think
Wait, what'd you say?
that this is about to blow up. If it,
What if we blew up the Judgment?
Why would we want to blow up
why?
Judgment?
I don't know, destroy the evidence.
Destroy all the evidence.
It's
man.
already
Ain't nothing
rolled
left behind.
in. It's
Yeah, but like this could stop a war, for like a couple months till they
You're
find
gonna
something
need
else to
something
go to war
big to
about.
sink a ship like that.
And we're assuming that there was evidence to find. I mean, if it was the machine, if the machine's still there, perhaps they'd find it. But if it's gone, didn't the captain say that there was nothing found but dead bodies?
You'd need a guaranteed way to sink that ship, right? And I don't know if there's an explosive on this island that can do it.
But I
Don't
mean,
we have-
still, there's no reason why they couldn't still blame that on the Commonwealth. I mean, they could just say that the Commonwealth sunk their ship.
It might slow it down if they ain't got anything to prove it, you know.
Well, I
Just
guess that's another
prolong
thing. Is like
investigation.
if the kingdom wants to start a war with the Commonwealth, they don't really need a reason, right?
They need a casus belli.
Well, they
They
yeah,
do need
they
a
do.
reason.
The court of public opinion does matter, and it is the reason the kingdom held off the Warforged attack, right? Like the people were outraged when they saw what had happened, right? The people pretty much demanded that the war stop, right? And I don't know if they can find justification in some way. Maybe they'll start it up again, and maybe they won't. Might not be Warforged this time. Might be something secretive. Might be more personalized attacks. Maybe my father finds himself with less time than he thinks he has.
Or maybe he knows how much time he has, and that's why he's trying to get you.
I think you'd be safest with him. If anything's about to go down, I might as well be with the most powerful person. And then we get a ship. Just saying.
It's a good point. It's a good point, yeah.
You get to stay with Koa. You're protected in the face of potentially oncoming war. We get a ship.
What if he puts you up on a private island, just you and Koa, and then we each get a ship to protect you with? And then we hang out
around the island, and you
Yeah,
just
we
cruise
hang
around,
out.
you know, just in the middle of the 10,000, and you ain't gonna explore anything else. And you just sit there on our one island, and we're gonna become farmers. And that sounds like the good rest of our lives right there. We'll just do that.
I have to say, I suppose I care about you, Koa, but not that much. I don't intend to spend the rest of my life protecting you.
I appreciate your honesty.
Now, if Joe Ball will pay us to do that, I mean, that's pretty good too, right?
Well, I mean, I'd
Even
like
then,
to be more
probably
than
still.
one of the 10,000 islands.
Nah, man, you got to do your own thing. That's all anybody could ask for, is the freedom to make their own choices, right?
That's
What
right.
is part of the terms for turning you over is that we then take you somewhere else? I don't know if we could swing that.
If he's trying to guarantee safety, going with us to the 10,000 islands is no guarantee of safety for sure. But it would take him away from, it'd take him away from his dad, which also he doesn't seem to want.
I mean, maybe my dad would end up figuring out a way to check on us, or keep track of us in some way.
Part of the problem is we have no way to guarantee that it's his safety that he really wants. I mean, sure, he's probably not going to try to hurt him, but there might be something else that he wants him for. And once he's there, once he's in his presence, like there's nothing that we could do to stop him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I think as much as I don't want to leave Koa alone in this situation and put him in a den of thieves, a den of marauders, and that Lord's Dance. I mean, it might be good for you guys to get paid up front for that job, and then turn around and get paid again. That sounds nice.
Well, it's up to you, my friend.
I think you're all right. I think things are going to happen quick, and if Lona's safety, or if Koa's safety is my highest priority, then putting an army in front of them, I don't know.
It seems like your best option, mate.
I
I
think
know it's hard. I know you don't trust him, but you don't know what's going to happen either way. Might as well.
I just
Be
think what you
together
put
and
into
safe.
this world is what you get out of it. And if you put more fire in this world, you're just gonna get more fire, you know?
Lono, you got any way to send a message or like a sentence? Are you a spell boy or are you just like a what's your whole
Yeah,
thing?
yeah. I'm a storyteller, you know. Just no, not much of a storyteller, more of a story collector, you know. Just
Collector,
go
yeah.
around listening to people.
You've said that a lot. Okay. So no, like you can't do like magic and stuff. Because I was saying
I
like
could do
if
a
you,
little magic, yeah.
because like
a
if
skill
you could
there.
do like if you could do like a sending spell, you could like maybe
Yeah.
we could we turn you in, we get all of our fabulous prizes and whatnot, and then you decide you don't really like it, you give us a call, and then we come and bust you
Yeah.
out, and we just disappear again.
That's right. Maybe the tracking device is what you guys have, and you could always find out where we are.
Do you got one of those?
No, but my father does. I could ask him for one, and he could give it to you guys. They
Oh,
put us
okay.
on an island, and then you guys just always know, you know, a compass or something like that tells you always points which way I am or something.
Hmm.
But I'd rather you all protect Koa here more than me. I mean, I think that with the pieces moving on the board, I think, you know, if we couldn't find true, real, you know, real peace in the community, I think that this is going to sweep me up, and I would just rather have Koa be safe through it all, you know. And if I have to walk away, then I want to make sure that he's safe. If you have to walk away, I'm walking with you. What happens to you happens to us. So, tough gig, gang.
From the start.
I think the only way to keep like 100% keep Koa safe is to go with your dad.
Yeah.
Because we can't keep him 100% safe where we're going. I mean, we lost a mate on the way over here. We can't guarantee nobody's safety on this thing. But
Well, I hope that this plays out the way that we want it to.
that's all you can do.
The
Plan for the
important thing is
worst, hope for the best.
live to collect more stories. Can't do none of that if you
That's right. Yeah,
die in some unknown
That's
island
true.
somewhere.
That's true. Well, I appreciate you all involving us in this conversation and you know, getting my opinion and respecting what I have to say. I appreciate it. I've never been, you know, kidnapped before by anyone, and this has been quite an experience. So I appreciate it.
Wait, we're the kidnappers?
No, I don't think so. I think, you know, you're more of like a savior, but also I do feel like bounty at the same time.
Right. You are just like a big walking piece of gold or
Yeah.
whatever.
So,
Or like a wish spell just in a little body.
yeah, essentially. Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, that's crazy.
So we will bring Koa, take the job to find you, give it a day or so.
We'll
And
go
then-
out to eat. We'll
Oh,
spend some gold.
miraculously, he was just walking around.
Yeah, we could party really hard on the boat for like 3 days, and then stumble back. Give you the dead.
it's worth thinking about at least. That's right.
Yeah, I still don't like it.
Right, we like the
The
sound of
payout's
the
nice. If it's true, the payout would be good.
Well,
All right,
do you want
yeah.
to go take a look at the Judgement? Do you want to go see if
Yeah.
the
We can-
Queen's
we can-
airship is in?
We can collect our winnings whenever. So let's just go. Well, we do got to make more bets too. We can make bets at the race, right?
There's bookies.
Race bookies. Well, let's check out the Judgment
Take a stroll by the
on
door.
the way to the airships.
Just
And
hear
if we
what
see a
people are
bookies,
saying.
collect our winnings.
Yeah.
The bookies are down kind of by the main dock in town is where a lot of them are. Probably go down, yeah.
Is that where the Judgment is too? In that little area of the good docks?
It's like
Uh-oh.
under the bridge still, stuck.
Oh, right. Oh, it actually got stuck
Yeah.
there? I thought they like pushed it back to make it part of the course.
Sorry, what was that?
Did the ship actually get stuck under the bridge, or did they push it back to be part
It got
of the...
stuck under the bridge,
Okay.
and they've kind of lowered the bridge on to the boat a little bit, so there's still a jump with the boat underneath. Yeah. Colin looks furiously upset about it.
No.
He's just over there.
We're keeping jump. Yeah, I mean, we have to pass that way anyway. We can just hear what people have to say about it.
Yeah, I'm sure there's all kinds of looky-loos about it, so... Let's pass through. Let's pass on through. See what we see.
I will bring Naughty.
I need to do different spells.
And I will have fixed my gun.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you're at your workshop here. You probably have the means to fix your gun without really dipping into any gold or anything or any other inventory that you have. I imagine that you probably have parts laying around. We need to figure out. You think that after playing an entire campaign of Cowboys that we would know the misfire rules for guns off the top of our heads, but
I used a bow.
yeah, it was a good call.
I don't think almost any of us
Just
used
like-
guns. I think I did as max, and that was about it.
Yeah. So
It
we'll
just
have to.
takes an action to fix it, and I use my tinkering tools.
Yeah. There's like a misfire like
Snap.
threshold or something like that. Like I think it's like 3 or something like that. Like if you roll a 3 on the gun or something like that, it like
It also depends on the gun model or something.
Yeah.
Right.
So we'll figure it out. But yeah, so you guys get done kind of catching up, and you start headed towards the Judgment or headed towards the docks or the airships.
To the docks on our way to the airships.
Yeah.
Just rubbernecking.
Jacob.
God, if the machine escaped near Kobus, like where would he go on Kobus?
To Newcraft.
To Newcraft? Get revenge?
Yeah, that would
Oh,
be so
God.
crazy if like tomorrow there's like 100 dead scientists at Newcraft.
Yo, maybe we should check out that little path that you found.
Easy way in. I'm pretty sure the Dino Harness guy is the one using it.
Hmm.
Dion, the Dino Emporium guy. I think he's the one.
They're all they're all Michael Caine, just with different hats.
I just put the stats thing I found for the different guns from Critical Role, at least, into the chat, and it has the numbers.
So
And then
basically,
the misfire, I think, is if you roll that number or lower in the case of, say, misfire 2.
yeah.
Then it's misfire. But then there's something else that could happen that can make it break. Maybe it's misfiring twice before you've had a chance to fix it.
Yeah, before you clear it or whatever.
I think Matt Mercer has gun rules out there, and that's what I remember being the most excited about. It's in the Gunslinger. If you just type in like Gunslinger,
It's a fighter subclass.
Matt Mercer.
It's on D&D Beyond.
Is
It's
it
like
This what Colin just shared?
Well,
Oh,
what I
misfire.
shared, what I shared is just the stats
Oh,
for the
but-
guns. I can't remember exactly how the rolls work.
oh,
Wait
I
a
got
minute,
you
why is
right here.
Range
So
on
what-
this pistol 100 to 400. Mine's 30-90.
Yeah, you'll find all kinds of different ranges from different sources. But the misfire thing says whenever you make an attack roll with a firearm and the dice roll is equal to or lower than the weapon's misfire score, the weapon misfires. The attack misses and the weapon can't be used again until you spend an action to try to repair it. You do tinker tools, blah blah blah. If the check fails to clear it, so it's the DC is pretty low though. It's 8 plus the misfire score, so like 11. So if you tinker tool under an 11, it breaks, and you gotta fix it in downtime or something.
If I roll to attack and get under the misfire score?
Yeah, so if you basically anytime you crit fail with the weapon, it's gonna jam, and you're gonna have to use an action to use tinker tools to fix it. Well, this is for the gunslinger at least. Use tinker tools to fix it, and if you mess up that roll, the gun's basically useless till you take a long rest and repair it. Really repair it instead of like, yeah, try to quick fix it on the fly in combat.
Okay. How do I see the misfire?
What
It
gun
just
you got?
depends. I just sent a link, and if you to D&D Beyond Gunslinger, and if you go down, it gives an example table of the firearms. And if you look at like pistol, for example, if you go all the way over, it says reload 4, misfire 1. So the misfire score would be a nat 1 on the pistol or something like that.
And to fix it, I need to get a 1 plus 8. So like I have to do at least a 9 on tinkering.
Yeah, it's
and
super
9
low. Yeah.
On Tinker's tools, yeah.
It's basically kind of the same as one of those concentration checks that's just like 10 minimum
Yeah.
to do.
Okay.
So don't
But even
roll
Flash of
too
Genius and all that.
crappy. A nat 1 and then a really crappy roll after that would be not good. And you could probably your Tinker tool proficiency
I
is
have
probably
double
out the
proficiency
wazoo,
for
right?
tools.
Yeah. So you would have to roll 2 nat 1s probably just to
have
fail.
my gun out of the
game, you know. So it's just for fun.
I like these ranges though.
The ranges, I think, actually in
Are
this
insane,
box,
right? Because they like don't even
this
matter.
box is not the same as the one that I found. I guess the one that I found was not an official thing.
There's a
but
bunch of different ones, yeah. A
the one
pistol
that
would be like
the one
150
that I found
or
was
40.
like from like a page like about Percy specifically, but yeah, these are not near as bad.
Right
I think
now,
initially for the Western campaign, we had to nerf some of the guns because it was like it was too crazy.
this
was like
it does feel reasonable that the like regular range is still only 30 for her. Because
For which gun is yours?
it's a pistol.
Okay.
But
It's
on
it's a
D&D
flipper
Beyond,
pickle.
well, it's a flipper pickle. But that's just like customized. I just put
Yeah.
a pistol.
Yeah,
And
so
D&D
like
Beyond has ranges
on the
30,
D&D Beyond link I sent, the pistol is 60-40.
That's like a short bow or something, right?
Right? Yeah.
Or like a hand crossbow or something.
It does 1d10 piercing. Does that sound right?
That sounds good. I mean, it's like an Eldritch Blast for the most part.
Yeah.
I'll put that box in the chat.
Am I doing that range then?
Does that
It's
seem
not crazy.
That's a lot. That's double. Well,
I think it's a little far-fetched compared to reality, but like for other game stats, I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Yeah,
It's still less than a
far-fetched
bow
for
and stuff.
reality, right? You know, 60,
Yeah.
60 feet with a pistol. I mean, that's pretty. Isn't that
60
Like an
feet
old
with
flintlock pistol.
hitting, hitting a human-sized target at 60 feet with a pistol is pretty challenging.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Hitting
I
one
feel
at
like that's
240 would be pretty
wild,
much
with,
impossible.
right?
with disadvantage, yeah.
Disadvantage, that makes
disadvantage,
sense.
yeah.
But if you're proficient with pistols, you could nail a guy at 60 feet.
Yeah, but
I'm sure.
that doesn't really. I guess it does sort of manifest as a change.
If that's
in
your
sort of
shit, you know. Listen, I think it's hard to hit a human-sized target with a bow and arrow, but you know,
Sure.
I'm sure an elf with a bow and arrow doesn't think that. So
At 150
Okay.
feet,
yeah, 150 feet. That's crazy.
one shot.
I could barely get.
But
the
I guess
arrow
that's
to
where
go
it's sort of
to shoot.
the mechanics break down because it's not easier. It's not the AC is lower at 1 foot. You know, it's equally
Mm-hmm.
difficult or easy from 1 to 60 feet.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna change it.
Why isn't this? Why can't we just turn this into a video game that we play with each other?
It'd be too slow of a video game. VR would be cool though.
Yeah, it would be sweet. You guys make it down to the docks. I think we'll probably end it here. Does that sound good for everyone?
That's
Okay.
perfect. Perfect.
I'll say that you guys make it down to the docks. It's a raucous evening. People are shouting, they're arguing, they're cheering, they're drunk, they're singing. A lively party's going on, and there is so much to talk about. Lanterns with glowing blue lights are being hung up on ships and in the docks out here, and music is being played, and any type of conversation you want to get involved in is happening right now, whether it be heated argument to whispers in alleyways. And there's a big stand with people exchanging little pieces of paper and handing them out, with a big board behind them. And one of the names you see written in chalk on that board is Goblins Ate My Baby. And people are making bets here, passing papers back and forth. Yeah, what do you guys want to do?
I want to bet on Goblins Ate My Babies for either first place or second place.
So
In the second.
we got our winnings for this last race.
I'll say that,
Okay.
yeah, you turn in your tickets here, you get your winnings. The 2 to 1?
Mhm.
Yeah.
2 to 1, and I'm assuming that would work as like we get 150 gold, which would be our bet, and then the 2 to 1 winning. Is that how that would work?
That's
You
how
can-
horse race
That's how it
bets
works
work,
in
How horse
blackjack.
apparently.
racing works, man. That's what we're all learning right now.
Turns out.
You bet 5, you win, you get 10. That's how blackjack is. But this
There you
is
go.
but it's 2 to 1, so it's
You
2
get
to 1. Yeah.
15.
What
Oh,
what are our odds for winning the second heat?
The odds to winning that second heat have gone up to 5 to 1 now.
So they think it's even less likely that we'll
Oh,
win the
wait,
second
no,
heat?
we
sorry.
won.
Sorry, I will go the opposite way. 1 out of 5. Does that make sense?
So you bet 10,
Or
you
you
win
get 5
2.
less. Yeah.
You are favored to win. So the
Yeah, maybe
payout
once
is not as great.
Yeah. Once it works that way, it's sort of like, oh, there's even really. I mean, but I think you're right. That's exactly what makes sense of how it would work. It just now
Yeah.
it doesn't really feel like I want to bet that much.
Is Cobus Chrome in this race as well?
Cobus Chrome is not. It is
Brian Seacrest.
Brian
Brian-
Seacrest.
Brian Seacrest. Okay, and all
Who
those guys
still has-
survived.
Brian Seacrest has pretty bad odds, but you do see a separate board now. That there's like, it's like a shadier board, and it's like there's like squinty eye goblin over there, like, okay, who's gonna be the first living creature to cross the line that is involved in the race? You see, yeah, different rider names and everything. You get your own individual. You can see dinosaurs and individual rider names up there.
What are my odds?
Your
As an individual. Hi, they saw you running.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, they saw you running. You got 1 to 3, so there is the odds. You have some of the worst odds because you're
okay.
you're favored. You're higher up on the list of like.
That
There's a
sucks.
chance.
Like, oh,
yeah.
he's fast. That one.
There's
I mean,
one.
if
The highest odds say T. Asshole. For that asshole.
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
if you wanted some good odds, you could try to make like some sort of crazy bet. You know, like
Yeah, we'd have to do like a parlay. So we'd have to we'd have to do
can we
like
bet like I bet specifically that this dino won't make it over the jump, and then we all gang up on that dino and make sure it doesn't complete the jump.
even if it costs us the win.
it may be worth more, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems
500
like this
to 1
guy's
bet.
taking bets on
Or that like
all.
we will win first place, but we will each be covered in the blood of an enemy, head to toe.
Wow, messy. We win, but we throw a competitor out in front of us again. I don't know. Yeah.
Your
I'm
dinosaur
probably not
eats
gonna.
a person from a
What if we
specific.
bet? What if we make a bet that dinosaurs or that goblins ate your babies crosses first, and then Hadal crosses second, and then Val crosses third, and
In
then
order.
Sinclair crosses last.
We all jump off.
Well, we're just in a line,
It's just in the line, yeah.
but we gotta win.
I feel like that probably wouldn't be much better for odds.
Yeah. Hey, for this next race, do you want to tie safety lines? I don't know if I liked you jumping around so much. You almost got lost.
I thought that we had safety lines anyway.
We
With
didn't
the
use them.
misty stepping all over the board. I don't know if you took your safety line with you. I'm doing double knots for the next race on myself. If you want to join.
We all forgot about the safety lines that you paid extra for.
Well, we have them. We have them.
You guys are standing there discussing what bets to make and what the rest of the night might entail for you when you hear a cheer and excitement happening behind you, and you kind of glance over and you see a familiar figure. There they are! All right! And Captain Ron Abuelo comes over to you guys. That was an incredible race, mates. Wow, Sinclair, mate, how you been?
Good, mate. Sorry, I was muted.
Oh, it's good to see you. Hey, Hadal, how you doing, brother?
It's good. I'm good, man. It's good. Good to see you. It was such a. It was quite a surprise to hear your voice and hear that you'd made it. And actually,
man. No, it's much of a surprise to see you guys out there riding dinos with the best of them, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, it's not normally our normal cup of tea. Also, I think we heard that you were once again the sole survivor of another shipwreck. Is that right?
Yeah, mate. Real tragedy. You know, it was you know, it's why we're out here drinking right now in memory, in celebration of a life, you know, kind of thing. But yeah, no, it was made it about halfway. We got picked up by another ship, and they made it about almost the rest of the way, and then some you know, one of those flying dinosaur mates, they picked me up and brought me in. I think the dinosaur got cancer later.
And
Wow.
you mean only like a day later because you only just
Oh,
arrived.
you
haven't
already know.
No, yeah, no.
It's
It was probably sick before. I
It's
think.
probably
I think it
super
was sick
advanced.
before.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like stage
it
4.
was an older bloke. I think the driver was okay too. Yeah, he was all right in the end, I think. But no,
I
yeah,
took a
yeah.
step back away from it.
But no, crazy though. Speaking of ships, you know, look at that big old beast running in, right in the middle of the race. Insane.
Yeah, that was quite the perfect timing for that. And not to mention, everyone on board was killed.
Really, I haven't been up. Where'd you hear that?
I forget where I heard that.
Our
People been
captain
talking.
heard news. Aye.
Yeah, people been
Mate,
talking about it.
everyone on board dead. Oh, blimey, man. I wonder if no, yeah, crazy
You
man.
weren't on there, were you?
No, I've never seen that ship before. I mean, maybe seen it. I remember a ship that size in Theed, but no, I don't really get on Kingdom ships too much. They don't really provide job opportunities for a pirate like me, you know. But
Sure.
beautiful ship. Love to check it out, but they'd probably
Yes,
have
I
it
know.
closed off. You'd have to be a real you have to have a real end to get over there, probably.
Well,
I heard they're gonna keep it part of the race though, which is cool.
you're the grand MC of the whole thing. You think they let you
Yeah,
on that thing?
mate.
Let's go. Let's see if they let us all on.
He wanted to get on
Maybe
it.
we could investigate.
Mate, if you want to go party on the ship, I mean, you know, probably a lot of dead bodies on there though. But hey, Ron Abuelo never turns down an opportunity for a good time.
If I mean, we could probably have a good time in there, but it's pretty grisly too. But
Hey,
I mean,
mate,
I think they'd let you
I
on for
scrap,
sure.
I duke around. You know, I've seen some things. I've seen a lot of people die, actually. So I'm
Yeah.
pretty used to it. You know.
It's a shame. It's sad when you get used to something like that, I think.
No, it really is. Yeah, it kind of the only way is to be overwhelmingly positive in the rest of your aspects of your life. You know.
Sure.
You know, you could bring that, you could take that on and then put it out there in the world, but that's not what the world needs more of. You know, more positivity. You know.
That's a healthy outlook, I think.
Well,
Hey,
you know,
Ron,
I'm
this
just
is
so thankful to be alive, mate. It's a good time, right?
this is our new pal Val. She's our
Hey,
engineer of our ship.
Val, nice to
Yeah.
meet you, Captain Ron Abuelo. Oh, excuse
I
me.
bow instead of shaking his hand.
Oh no! Here, take a drink.
Oh,
Everybody get a drink when he drinks to them. Drinks to them. Does your metal friend here? Does he drink?
oil.
Murder oil. Anybody got murder oil around here? We'll get some murder oil for the friend. All right. Hey, Hadal, you just got done getting back from using the little shrimp's room over there. We might be going over to the Judgment. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think. Wait, you said we're gonna drink a bunch and then go? But
Well, we're
Man,
drinking on the way.
We'll probably get a few drinks for the way over there, a couple of roadies, you know, and then we'll
But
probably
walk me
get a couple of
down.
boaties as well for when we get on the boat.
Right. Of
Right.
course. We
And
figure
a few roadies
they
for
may
the
let
way
Ron
back
on
because
because he's
it's a
like
long
a
trip.
special guest, you know.
Yeah.
let's do it.
He's a grand
All
MC.
right.
Yeah,
Check
let's
it
make our
out, the
way.
Judgment.
Yeah. Hey, Ron,
Hey,
you
mate.
need a cigarette, mate? I'll hand him a cigarette.
Mate, you know exactly what I was going to ask for next. This is why I love Sinclair. This is my best friend right here. This is Sinclair St. Elmo, racing champion of the Golden Run. And everybody's like cheering and going wild. All right. Well, I don't know. You guys, we can stay here, Potter. We could get moving.
I mean, at least to the bridge. I don't know if they'll let us on.
At least let's go check it out. Let's see what we can do.
Aye.
Maybe we can sweet talk them. Maybe get on that boat. See what really happened. You know, investigate it. Find the truth. You know.
I'm curious.
Also,
that's
just
for sure.
check out. You know, part of the new part of the race. You know, there's probably some good loot on that boat too.
Because last time I checked, or last time I heard the Judgement's got the latest and greatest motor. If they haven't touched it yet, I wonder if we could get a look at that power
Alright.
cores.
A gearhead. I like her. All right. Yeah. I have seen a lot of good engines before. And, you know, most of them didn't end up working out in the end. But, yeah, you're right. I hear these Kingdom ships got real beauty underneath the hood. Probably strong hull as well. Maybe we can do something with it. All right. Let's get out there. See what we got going on.
I'm here for it. Yeah, on the way, I'll just kind of be scanning the crowd for. Yeah, what like is there? There's the regular Cobus guard or like protection,
Mm-hmm.
but then I guess I'm looking out for like in response to an attack on the Judgment. Are there Kingdom military folk getting in the mix?
I think where you're at, you've probably seen a few Kingdom representatives around on the docks, but maybe just having private conversations. There just seem to be a real presence there. As you get closer and closer to the bridge, you start to see less people and much more garrisons of different factions. And definitely you guys come across as you guys are headed out to the bridge, the livelihood of the parties and of the city kind of fades away, and you guys find yourselves staring at a bridge ahead, with what looks like guards kind of blocking off the area. And I think you guys want to end it there.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
That's how-
sleepy.
Keep trying.
Okay. All right.
You know,
So
it's
we'll
good.
pick up next time, trying to get past the guards with Ron Abuelo to go check out what's going on with the Judgment.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. That race was dope.
We did
Mhm.
it!
That was a fun race.
I
It
knew
was very
we
fun.
would.
Yeah. So that was a fun one. Thanks for doing that. I'm glad that we got more action rather than as much as I adore the role play games, and I'm just so tickled when they just have full role play games. It's fun to have.
Action's fun.
Action's fun. It's like they built a whole rule set around it.
Yeah,
So,
dude. They put work into
It's
it.
nice to be able to use that rule set every once in a while.
And it seems like with all this action, probably by the time we finish this last race, it'll probably be level 9, don't you think?
Didn't you
After
just
Christmas.
level
I
up
don't mean-
right the
I mean
night
the
before
last.
the race?
I mean the third race.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, if you win the golden run, I'll give you a level as well.
gotta,
You get a free
yeah.
level as well, for sure,
Wait, you
75,000
mean
gold and a free level.
and a free level for sure. You earned it.
Free ding.
If we sell both our friends, we get a ship.
we'll have
Yeah.
enough money to get a ship anyway?
Well, if we win.
You could have two ships. You could have
Okay,
an
we
air-
gotta figure out. We gotta
You could
figure
have
out.
and then you go get that pocket cove, and then you got just a Swiss Army knife of like
Yeah, dude. It's
what
a
ship
GTA
do we want
garage.
to what do we want to bring out? You know, we wanna
Maybe
bring out
from
the flatboat,
Jabal we
the
get a submarine or something.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Submarine. We just park the Crimson Tide in the cove. Just cruise on the submarine.
A hunt for red. October.
Submarines are probably slower though.
Yeah,
But we gotta look through all the spells you have access to for stuff that pushes people, because that was very effective.
I was just switching out some of my concentration spells that I can't use.
Nice. Okie
Cool, cool.
dokie. Good night. I had
Good
a
night,
wonderful
gang.
time.
Thanks for that.
Good
Night,
night,
gang.
guys.
Sweet, sweet.
Yep.
Good smash.
Sweet.
Sweet, sweet.
Sweet, sweet.